Hello and welcome to a Flowcat stream. Hello. We have Ray, Justin, Steph, Too Spooky. Hello, everybody. I haven't shaved in this is barely 2 days of not shaving. And I can't help it. The truth is that I've been playing Tears of the Kingdom almost nonstop. Oh man, it's a good game, guys. Although I've had one moment where the Switch really struggled to keep up with what was going on. So yeah, my facial hair grows really fast. All of my hair grows really fast. It's actually kind of annoying because I like to keep, except for the top, I like to keep the rest of it shaved, and so I have to shave it really often. Same with my beard and stubble and all that. So welcome everybody. I missed stream yesterday because something came up. And I've also missed my variety stream for a couple weeks in a row because of the weekly video. Okay, but anyway, the point is I'm here right now and we're gonna do a stream and my headphones are loud. And now they're not. Welcome. Yes, this weekend I am gonna be doing my normal weekly update video, but I think I'm going to I'm gonna try to put the weekly update part as a small section of my video, and then I'm gonna have a long body of video. So for this weekend, what I'm gonna do my weekly update video where I'm gonna talk about what I did this week, which is not a lot to be honest, because it's Tears of the Kingdom. But I'm going to then talk about my hopes and desires for Fontaine after that. I'm gonna talk about what I did this week and then be this video is primarily gonna be me talking about Fontaine and what I want from it and what I expect from it. That way I can title the video my thoughts and expectations of Fontaine. And yeah, it'll be good. So yep. Resist Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, once I get to the point where once I've beaten the game once, and then I can just sort of goof around in the world and stuff like that, I'll be less enraptured by it. But because I haven't even beaten the main story, there's still so much novelty. I honestly, they did such the one thing that I think that they did really well in Tears of the Kingdom that I don't think other developers do as well is the pacing of the novelty. I think so if I think of a game like a survival crafting game, probably the most exciting time to play, the moment where survival crafting is the best is when you the first time you play a game like Sons of the Forest or V Rising or Minecraft or any game like that. And I know that Minecraft isn't really survival crafting, but bear with me here, okay? When you discover new things, you get this supreme rush. You're there's something better. I can do more. There's more, and then it just floods your brain with dopamine and stuff. Hello, Shane. And Nat, welcome, and Remserb. I don't know if I actually greeted you guys, but welcome. Anyway, so yeah, with Tears of the Kingdom, what they did so well is they paced out the discoveries. I've put already, I don't know, too many hours into Tears of the Kingdom. Let's put it that way. And in a lot of other games, I quickly run out of things that are discoverable and new. I explore a game and I'm after 10, 15 hours, you get it. You know everything. You've hit the end game, the end of the discoverable stuff. And that for me, it does hurt my drive to move forward, because if I already know what the rest of the game looks like, then I sort of feel like I've already played the rest of the game. Does that make sense? Where it's if I can envision the rest of the game, it kind of makes me feel I'm not really getting, there's not, But anyway, in Tears of the Kingdom, I'm still discovering new mechanics and new things that I did not previously understand. And Breath of the Wild kind of had that as well, but Breath of the Wild had a pretty distinct limit on what is discoverable and what is within the game, and they definitely upped the ante for Tears of the Kingdom. I do have the one thing that I was thinking about before Tears of the Kingdom came out, which is like, is it going to eclipse Breath of the Wild? Like, is Breath of the Wild basically the first Zelda game that is just overshadowed by another Zelda game? And the answer to that question might very well be yes. I could change my mind, but where I'm at in the game, I just fed the cats and Freddy ate and just took a massive dump. I'm trying really hard not to focus on that, but it is really bad. Jesus. Oh my God. Oh boy. Okay. Need to like keep some aerosol spray or something, like some kind of spray or something. Oh no. Stinky boy. Poopy. Yes. Ugh. I have the door open over there. It'll vent out, but sheesh. Wow. Okay, but anyway, I feel like I would have a hard time telling someone that they should play Breath of the Wild when Tears of the Kingdom exists. Because like it's pretty much Tears of the Kingdom is Breath of the Wild, but just like a lot better. Like it has all of the same base gameplay things. Like it has all of the, like I think there's pretty much all of the armor from that base game. Like pretty much every feature that you could think of is in the game, and the ones they took out or replaced are just better. Like the ascendability. Oh my God, like literally the ascendability. I first of all, it's one of the best abilities I've ever had in an exploration game. I love it. Being able to jump through the ceiling and end out, like it's so brokenly good, and it makes you don't have to climb everything. Oh my God, it's so good. Okay, but that makes me feel like if you played Breath of the Wild and then you start Tears of the Kingdom and then like 20 minutes into the, not 20 minutes, but like, you know, within a couple hours you have Ascend and you're like, I just played this entire previous game and didn't have this. Oh no. And oh my God, boys. Now the other cat is pooping. It's a poop banana. They're trying to kill me. Oh my God. I hear them in there scratching. Just scratching, you know, and they're just like, except it's like on the side, not in the litter. Okay, anyway. Yeah. But yeah. It's a good game. Honestly, like I would tell someone if they wanted to play Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild, I would say play Tears of the Kingdom and just watch the story, like all the story cutscenes from Breath of the Wild. Like maybe watch like a short playthrough where someone doesn't really do all the side quests but does like a bunch of like all the main story, because I mean there are a lot of returning characters. So like if you do side quests and you do stuff in Breath of the Wild, you will see a lot of the same people, and some of them have aged and stuff like that. So like there is a, I don't know, I'm struggling with the question. I'm struggling with the thought that like maybe Breath of the Wild has just literally been outclassed and you should just skip it. And I maybe if you're a hardcore Zelda fan, of course you should play Breath of the Wild, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, it's a fantastic game. It's a great game. I'm gonna stop talking about it now, or try to at least. How's everybody doing? How are you all? I put a border around my thumbnail. You may have noticed or not. I don't know. I'm doing that to try. Oh, did I start Twitch? Oh God, I suck at this. There we go. Twitch is live now, or should be in a few seconds. There we go. I put a border around my thumbnail because I've seen other content creators do that, and if it looks, yeah, it's like a little colorful border. I made it teal, and it's like not that noticeable. I'll probably mess with it over time and do like a more noticeable and less noticeable one, and it doesn't look good. I'll admit that it doesn't look good, but I have this thing I do with content creation where like I want to do everything, but I don't want to be like salesman-y about it. Like I am actually good at sales. I've worked in positions that have aspects of like a sales job, you know, and I'm good at it, but I don't like selling myself. If that makes sense. I suck. It is not very noticeable. Yeah, it's hard to tell because in Photoshop it's like my whole monitor, right? But like when it's on screen it's like really small, and I didn't think about that until like, yeah, so I need to make it bigger probably. Anyway, I have a hard time doing the whole like being really like, I need to treat this more like how can I succeed rather than how can I do this like without, I don't know. Like there's all sorts. Let me give you a trick. Let me give you a little tiny thing. You only picked up after you mentioned it. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely, I need to make it bigger or brighter or something then. But okay, the point is, here's a trick. If you misspell something in the title of your video, or if you like make a grammatical error in your title of your video, you will get more views. You do get like it is a thing. It's like using marketing tricks. Like there are psychological things that are innate in our like the way we respond to. Hey Zaz, by the way, welcome on Twitch, and Nat on Twitch as well. But yeah, it's if you see someone misspell something in a title, you're more likely to click it, and there's a number of reasons why. But like primarily it could be because you want to see like if you see a live stream and someone spells a very simple word wrong, at least for me, I get this kind of thing where I'm like, really? Like, did they really misspell that word? And I kind of want to see who it is. Like, I kind of want to know who is this person that misspelled, like, or did this really simple error in their like video or in their whatever. But it seems stupid. It seems so dumb. Like, it's sacrificing quality for the sake of getting more. It's like the clickbait thing. It's like how some people took it to the extreme where they're like, oh, I can just title my video like the most epic, incredible fails of all time, and like make the video about me just talking or something. And like people will click it, but that's not they're not clicking on something that like they are actually going, like you're not watching what the title says. Okay, anyway, I have a hard time with that stuff because a lot of that stuff works, like especially if you're smart about it, and I am smart. So like I know that I could be tasteful about it, and I know that I could do it in a way that probably wouldn't like alienate a bunch of people or whatever. But yeah, I just have a hard time like doing that. I just like that form of clickbaiting. Yeah, exactly. And everyone has a certain tolerance to it. Like it works, but it does frustrate some people. And so you have to know, like, you know, that's the thing about sales. You have to know how when is too much, what is appropriate, what isn't appropriate at what times, and when to push your advantage and when to, you know, hold back and just be whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna try harder to like push my Patreon. By the way, Cece recently signed up for my to be a Patreon member. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I really want to try to come up with incentives for Patreon. I'm struggling really hard to come up with something. I've been thinking about it for like weeks, and I want all my content to be free. This is the thing. I want all my content to be free. And because I'm principled about that, if I made here's the thing. If I made exclusive Patreon videos, like talking about like, I could just talk about my life or something, like, ooh, get to meet Flo behind the scenes or whatever. People would straight up get a Patreon member to watch that stuff. I'm sure that there would be some people who would do that, and it would work. But like, I first of all don't want to. This feels weird. It's like really weird. And second of all, I want all my content to be free. I don't want to put videos behind a paywall. Like, if I'm gonna do something, I want everyone to have the option to watch it. So yeah, I gotta come up with something. That's a whole separate thing. But yes, I'm going to be adopting strategies to try to succeed in YouTube. I need to succeed. Like I want to do this as my job, and I love streaming, and I know that if I can get my YouTube into a successful position, I can stream more often and just make videos and have like editors and like have them help me take care of the stuff that I don't like, right? But I got to get to that position, which will take time and will take effort and will take me compromising on some of my principles, but not the important ones. I'm not gonna take, I will tell you this, I'm not gonna take sponsorships from like Raid Shadow Legends or anything. And I'm sure, I don't even know if people actually enjoy that game. I've literally never played Raid Shadow Legends. So if they contacted me, my response would be, I've never played your game. I have no opinions, and I'm not going to take a sponsorship and shill for a game that I don't like. Right? Like if someone came forward to me with a sponsorship that I actually liked, like I saw this one sponsor recently that I won't even name it, but like that I was like, wow, that would be kind of cool. Like that would be a sponsor that I would accept. But I would be so picky about sponsorships and stuff like that. But I would take them. Like I would take a sponsorship if someone wanted to, but it would have to be a brand or something that I actually use, or something that I would use, or, you know, like it would have to be something I would personally approve of. Oh my God, hydration. I love hydration. But first, a word from our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. It's so, man, it's kind of funny to watch content creators try to make it not, like they try to make it fit with like their personality and like try to make it seem like somehow in some way they do actually enjoy Raid Shadow Legends. I don't think so. I think it's like Candy Crush, you know? It's like a game that a bunch of people who don't play games play. Like I think a lot of people who don't play mainstream gaming play Raid Shadow Legends on their phones, like in the airport, or like maybe kids or something. I'm not sure what it is. I don't know who is playing this game, but I don't hear people talk about, like in the gaming community, I don't ever hear, you know, these big gaming channels, you don't ever hear, oh, the new big Raid update, guys. Ooh, you guys stoked for this week in gaming, the Raid update that happened? I don't know what's going on in Raid, because it's not. Yeah. I still remember that time Walrus was sponsored by Raid, and it was legit funny. Yeah, if you can, I guess if you can pull it off and make it funny, sure. But I don't know. For me personally, I really only want to take sponsors by people that I like. Although it does kind of feel like if I were to make it low-key satirical, like if I were to kind of low-key make fun of Raid Shadow Legends while doing a sponsor for it, while also fulfilling the criteria to get the money, I'd be almost swindling. I'd be like swindling rich people out of their money and getting it out of the bad rich people monies. But it is promoting their thing still. So then you have to calculate that you are, you know, in some way pushing, like even bad marketing is like the reason why Raid Shadow Legends will sponsor people that like obviously would not play their game is because it's bad marketing, but like it's bad publicity, but that's still publicity. Like people that don't like Raid Shadow Legends, like literally when I mentioned sponsors, that was the first thing you guys thought of was Raid Shadow Legends. And the first thing I thought of. And that's because they sponsor freaking everybody. They don't care. They just want everybody to know they exist. They're still here and they're still spending money on YouTubers. But anyway, yeah. I'm gonna I wanted to mention the border, and that led into a whole tangent that I didn't mean to go on, which is fine. But let's do some Genshin schminschmack. Okay. I'm gonna boot up the game. Oh, I got a little up. It was like a little brief update. Oh, 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 oh. Why, hello there. Waiting. 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 Is it not gonna? Oh, okay. I was like, is it not gonna launch? At least they aren't as bad as the GI sponsored ones. I saw one where the guy said, if you can't jump up here, you can use up. Jesus. Yes, simply acquire Albedo. Simply acquire Albedo to use him to get 8 feet off the ground. Man, that's funny. That's good stuff. Yeah, the ads for Genshin Impact are hilariously tone deaf. Like, it's just like, oh man, it's laughable. It is actually laughable because it is funny. God, it still smells like poop. I like, oh. It's slowly getting better, but like I feel like where I sit specifically, because if I get up and move, it won't stink as bad. And there must be like the airflow of this room, like the poop comes straight for me. Like there's poop flying, flying at my face, and there's nothing I can do to stop it. And I obviously mean only the smell of it. Okay, so we're gonna do some dailies, and I'm gonna probably spend some resin. And what am I? Oh, I have max condense. Okay, we gotta go this way. Oh my God, it stinks. Oh, I might have to go deal with that. I may have to go add some more litter on top or something. I remember when they used "I'll Hate Them" character demo as an ad. Did they really? Yeah, I'm gonna, as soon as I land over here, I'm gonna take care of that, because this is hard to deal with. All right, I'll be right back here. You can hang out with, I don't know, Ayato. Have fun. Okay, yeah. Okay. Smells better. No poop. I don't smell poop. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can breathe. Oh, the air. Okay. What are we looking at here? I forgot. I forgot Albedo has an elevator. Now I have Kave's. Well, that's a bold-faced lie stuck in my head. What is max stamina stat for? What do you mean? 0 EF. Yeah. Why do they have that there? I guess it because when you do a charge attack, they tell you how much stamina it takes. But I don't. It really could just go away. Okay. Now we do dailies. We do the daily.
Let me
Climb up there. You're done with school. You're on break. Oh, nice. We should talk about doing a little bit of like doing some emote reworks or something like that. That would be fun. I would enjoy that. I hope that it went well for you though. I hope your finals and all that went well. Okay. You guys are what the Mona, what are you doing? No. Okay, well they're dead. Come here. Get that flower. I'll let you choose which one you want or done first. Okay. Sounds good. We'll just have to we can talk about it in DMs later.
Mind the side effects.
delves into destiny.
I need to figure out how to. Oh boy. The moving cart isn't. Okay, there we go. You're making this difficult, cart. I don't know who to use to. I guess I could just use Hayato.
Mind the daily. Remember, health comes first. Mind the side.
Fate is upon you. You asked for it.
Why does he always runs down there? Oh, hey, the kick hit him. Well, that's nice. Huh, the kick has like actual downward damage. Okay. Well, anyway. That was awkward. Go. All right. On to the next one. So yeah, I am having my soul entirely consumed by Tears of the Kingdom, but that's okay. 2 days left on this. I still have time. Holy crap. I gotta finish that whole world quest, which I have a feeling is very, very, very long. So we're probably gonna focus on that after dailies. Dia and Jaira. Yeah. But yeah, we'll probably focus on the Peri world quest. In the end, hopefully we will. Bro, you no, you need to calm. You know, actually, that would be better. If I, yeah, if I use Baiju's skill and then use Mona's skill and then use Baiju's skill again, that's probably more effective for the rotation than what I'm currently doing. Your throat is itchy. Oh no. Drink some nice warm tea. I drink my tea always cold. I don't know. I just don't. I drink warm tea sometimes, but like, I don't know. It has to be really good. Like I like loose leaf tea and making that warm. because then you can have it all to be all sorts of flavorful. But I don't know what it is about like normal tea. If it's cold, it's just like no, I'm good. Or wait, if it's warm. Did I say cold? I know warm. I don't know what I'm saying half the time. All right. You ain't having warm tea, it's hot. Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay.
Taking a turn for the better. A bitter pill to swallow.
The statue was decided by destiny.
Are they gonna live? They're all gonna be dead. Oh no, that one guy was still alive. I did see a bunch of bloom cores right there. I think Dia like did like quite a few burgeons right there. So that was cool. I am still farming that new artifact domain, so I've been working on that sort of. I don't know. I might be able to roll up a set for her from the new domain, but I'm gonna keep working on it before I do that. If you guys have not liked the stream, please do so. I have the Discord information pinned in the chat, and you can do the thing. Note that you have to have, I think you have to have 2FA enabled to get in. But yeah. Okay. Wait, what? Oh yeah, duh. Yes. There you go, sir. Give it. Okay. It's been weird playing on the Switch lately, though. Not gonna lie. My wrists. Oh man, like I need to get some kind of like grip thing for the Switch because my hands are like my right hand right now is freaking destroyed. Like I feel like I've got freaking carpal tunnel, which I probably actually do have carpal tunnel because I was a trumpet player for like almost 20 years. I did it professionally, and I've also been a gamer like my whole life. So I've not been kind to my wrists. Okay, that's all of the dailies. I could have just looked right there and noticed that, but that's fine.
Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra.
Okay. Do you guys think that the Adventurers Guild is actually good? Or do you think that they are low-key eval because they're, you know, run by a harbinger? I do feel like we're gonna eventually team up with the harbingers. I feel like it'll happen in some fashion. Even if we don't like each other. We already work for him, technically. Unfortunately. Or fortunately, I guess. Okay, that quest. The quest. Wait, no, resin. One thing at a time here. I don't think I need any of it. Let's see. Nah. Yeah, I'll just we'll run this domain. My not having enough energy recharge on my Dia is noticeable in this domain, but it's all right. I can still clear it pretty easily. So I'll run it, and then I'll condense, and then we'll be good. Maybe I'll run it after that too, just to get rid of all of it. Mind
the side effects.
So how many people are going to be pulling for like the reruns coming up? And how many people are going to be just saving?
Mind deluge. Seems like an emergency.
Yeah, 127 fates. Nice.
Written in the
See right here, my Dia. Oh, she just got her burst. But next time, my Dia won't have her burst.
Look alive.
Be still.
Ooh, this might be. That might be a record. I don't. No, it wasn't. The fastest I feel like I've done it is like, I think it was like 49 seconds. That domain is hard to do quickly. At first, when I was running it, it was like a minute and a half. I've gotten it to about a minute, I guess, but again, I won't have enough energy recharge for my next rotation. That might be worth keeping. This also might be worth keeping. There's so many HP scaling Hydro units, but it doesn't have any really good. Yeah, whatever. It doesn't have any substats. No, screw it. I don't. No. Let's see here. I'm taking a break for 3.7, so I have to miss Kazuha rerun this time. I see. Currently saving for another Mika rerun. Gonna get her to C3. Probably pull on Yai's and hope to get Karara. I would be surprised if all the missions Catherine sends us is just. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I was thinking as well. Maybe I should put Mona's thing down first because it takes a while to activate. And then I can like double tap his. Wow, that really didn't give me more cores. Oh, they were split up. That was annoying. Okay, whatever.
Kamisato arc. Do you remember? Health comes first.
I didn't rotate fast enough. I didn't get to put down Dia's. Oh, that was awkward.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Yeah, you see what I mean? When I don't have enough for her burst, because the rotation is Baiju's skill, Mona's skill, and then I guess Baiju's skill again, and then Dia's skill, and then you go into Ayato and you slash a little bit, and then you go Baiju, Mona, Dia, Ayato burst, Baiju burst, and then his skill again, I guess, and then Mona's burst, and then Dia's burst. Nose is itchy. It's pollen day. Pollen day? What the hell am I talking about? It's pollen time where I live. It's springtime. Also, okay, well, what do we got going here? 30 fates for Miko, no guarantee. I'm going for Yoimiya and Kazuha. I remember you mentioning that. You already have Miko and the other character doesn't interest you. Fair enough. I'm curious to see what Karara's like, but I don't think I'm going to be pulling for her because I'm not pulling on the banners. I'm straight up just going to be saving. Like, there we go. That was a number of virgins. That was better. And now they're still stop walking away from each other. It's annoying. Okay.
Seems like an emergency.
Oh shoot. See, I forgot to recast Dia's field there.
Mind the side effects.
Look alive. Written in the stars.
Well, this was dumb. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just wiggling right now. Yeah, I screwed that all up. Ayato will finish. There we go. Yeah, I need to remember to recast her field. I forget to do that. Oh boy. Also, I found this out. I don't know why I never noticed that they did this, but you can hit delete, and then you can just click. Wait, what? Oh. Do the thing. There we go. Yeah. Look at this. Look at this. Look at all that. Can you even believe it? Easy. And then here's, oh my god. I need to use the strong box soon. because we're getting full up. I also really, oh boy, I just have so many artifacts. Oh man, look at this, look at it. Oh man, so many sets that I'm never even gonna like. I'm not gonna use all these. What am I doing? What is the right? Why have I done this to myself? Oh no. God. Well, that makes me want to throw up. Give me those fodder artifacts, please. Yeah. Suffering from success. I don't know if it's success or just dedication, you know what I mean? I've just been at it for too long. And I'm really bad at organizing things like that, so I just try not to look at all the artifacts. Usually, I mean usually it helps a lot when I do my strongbox sessions because I keep all of my bad 5 stars. I don't use them for leveling up artifacts. I keep all of them for strongbox, but yeah. Oh, you rude. Oh my god, dude.
A bitter pill to swallow.
I'm so good at this game. Basically the best. Okay, so now what I do is I hit his burst. I do that, and then there we go. And then we do this, and then we just do this, and then I still don't have her burst. Oh, I do. I do. I'm not getting enough Hydra application. People said Ayato works really well with her, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just mistiming things, or it could be Baiju is probably consuming a lot of Hydro. He's probably consuming almost all the Hydro. So I think I'm having... That's the nice thing about Baiju is he doesn't actually... Like, if he applies Dendro too fast, he'll consume all the Hydro, and then I won't be able to vape. This is such a crappy artifact, but I'm just going to go ahead and lock it because it has crit rate. Okay, one more run, and then I can condense. You're in a cooling off phase from the Archon quest. Nice. But yeah. I am looking forward to Fontaine, but I'm seriously, like, after this Baiju banner is over, I'm just saving. I'm just saving. There's no reason for me to wish for any of the reruns. I know constellations are really tempting. There we go. But
Let me scribe.
Seems like an emergency.
Written in the stars.
oh, not enough ER. All right, Hayato, go to town, buddy.
Walk alive.
Oh, I didn't have it. Okay. Man, this team is going to take some getting used to. Also, I just really need a little bit of ER. But yeah. Ooh, okay, I'll keep this one. I'll keep that. Man, I get a lot of the Hydro set. I get the Hydro set a lot. Which is not the set that I want.
No going off on your own. The desert doesn't take prisoners.
It's been a while since I've had to farm a domain. I mean, I'll probably use that Hydro set later. Like, I know in Fontaine we're going to get a lot of Hydro units. So I have a feeling that this domain is going to become pretty good, pretty useful later on. And probably be a mainstay for Hydro units. But, like... Yeah, I want to build my Dia better. I want to build her better. Oh, I guess we could run it some more. I don't know. I'm so mad I threw 30 pulls into the current weapon banner to get one of Zifo's blade and got nothing. Oh, could have saved 60 for Miko. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, sometimes gotcha decisions they just hurt. You're just like, ugh. You still haven't felt like continuing the Archon quest? Yeah, just give it some time. Give it some time. Like I haven't, like, I stopped doing story quests for like, I mean, the one that I did where you name Scaramouche, I mean, that was forever ago. That was like patches and patches ago, I think. I think that was like the patch after the Archon quest where we fought him. Like, cause that was when I stopped. Like when we got access to the Scaramouche weekly boss, that's when I stopped doing Archon quests. I just didn't feel like continuing forward because I was kind of like, it was a lot. It was a lot of story, that the R&R stuff, everything. It was just a lot, and it was good. But I mean, I felt full up. You know what I mean? I felt satiated. I didn't feel like I wanted to do more at that time. But that,
Taking a turn
you know.
for the better.
Oh, well, that was probably not good.
Decided by destiny. You asked for it.
That was awkward, but I think this is gonna work out well. Yeah, they're dead. Okay. Bye-bye. 51 seconds? Well, whatever I did there worked out pretty well. Man, if I could just have enough energy recharge. All right, I'll stop complaining about it. I really wonder if Nintendo is gonna come out with like a better Switch. Oh man, this actually, if that gets like crit rate, that could be a pretty good feather. Yeah, we'll just keep going. You know what? I'm gonna just, yeah. How much ER do I have? I have 137. So I think I need 150. I think I need 150. But I'm not sure. Now, actually, having Baiju C1 helps me just a little tiny bit. Not a lot, but a little tiny bit. Also, my rotation's pretty long. Like, this rotation that I'm doing is pretty long. There we go. I just have to move farther out of the way. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, that worked a lot better. All right, cool. I'm going to just do that so I never get hit again. And then I'm probably going to forget, like, immediately. But, you know.
Remember, health comes first.
Okay, and then we use a couple auto attacks so that they have Hydro application, Dendro.
Still.
There we go. And then I'll save Dia's burst for next time. So I can just use Ayato if I don't want to use Dia. There we go. That worked pretty well. That was a pretty good rotation. I like that. That worked. It's good. I'm not a fan of Scarra. Yeah, like, it was cool and all. I just don't vibe. It's kind of like Alhaitham. Like, Alhaitham is cool and all. I just don't vibe with him like at all. Wait a minute. This actually, that might be good for like a Eula or something. I don't know. I probably don't need it. I'm just gonna save it anyway. In other news though, my Baiju seems perfect at like 169 ER. So he's the only Dendro unit in this team. So he's receiving minimal energy from teammates and he's doing good. Like, he's actually really consistent with his burst. Okay, so I use that, and then I use that, and then I run away, and then I use that, and then I cut. Ow. Boom. Okay, and then we go here.
Taking a turn for the better.
Shadows of fate,
Mind the side effect.
written in the stars. Gloves off.
Oh no, it's yeah. Alternate. Yeah. Okay, well, something went wrong there because I did not do a lot of damage, and they have a bunch of pyro on them, which shouldn't have happened. I didn't like vape anything. Did I? What did I do wrong? I don't know. I'm not sure. For real, OLED was a letdown. Yeah, like okay, so I've had mostly no issue with the Switch with Tears of the Kingdom, which is surprising to say the least. Like, I expected Tears of the Kingdom to struggle a lot, and I was scared for that. And I will be honest, I've only had one time where it was really bad. Oh, I guess I can teleport right back here. Well, I feel like it's just easier to put... I don't know what I'm doing. I'm so indecisive. Here we go. To be honest, I regret pulling Scara. I only got him because he was pretty. I sort of pulled him because I got sort of not jebaited, but like I got really excited about the flying thing, and it's still very cool. Like I still like it, but I don't use them that much. It's not just Scara, it's what the quest did. They ruin the enjoyment. Wow, that sounds pretty severe. Anyway. Domain again. We go back. We run it again. I could use the practice anyway with this team. Can't stand him. I wouldn't say I can't stand him. I just think he's an edgelord, you know. And I mean, like, it's cool and all. Like, it's cool in the fact that it's fine. Dang it!
Mind the side effects.
Got hit again. But yeah, I'm just not, you know. I don't feel like I like the characters that I can feel some sort of like, oh, like that's a really cool, like I don't know, it's hard to describe, but
Shadows of fate.
oh, okay.
By destiny. You're dead.
Oh wait, I forgot to use Baiju. Oh, maybe that's what it was. I forgot to use Baiju's skill again. Well, no, I'm doing fine. Well, I don't know what's going on with this team, to be honest. I have no idea. I just am trying. One time I was mad at Nahida's second story quest, but I calmed down and had closure about it. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I've had quests that I didn't like as well. For instance, I was not a big fan of I'll hate them. Well, that's not a good example. That's a pretty good headpiece, potentially. Oh, why hello there. Okay, we're gonna run it 3 more times. I'm really interested in what they're gonna do for Fontaine, though. I'm not gonna lie, for the story. I'm probably gonna talk about that this week in my video. Although I should probably catch up on the story before I say anything about the story, to be honest. Good pieces. What is this? Oh, okay. And then we'll do this, and then we'll do that, and then we'll do that, and then we'll do that, and then we'll do that. And no, I did a boo boo. I meant to. Oops. Okay. Well, you're gonna die now. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm wiggling. Please die. Thank you. Yeah, it's like I don't get mad about Scara. I just feel like he's like, it's kind of like how I feel about Zhao. Like Zhao is so edgy. It's just like it's kind of cute and funny. Like there's a lot of memes about Zhao where it's like he's being all edgy and everyone else is just like pat Zhao. Like it's cute. Man, I am dangerously running low on space for fodder. Holy crap. Making good mora for it, but really don't want to be selling purple pieces. Yeah, I think probably next week I'll do strongbox, and that'll be a big chunk of the video that I do. Ooh, okay. This could roll terribly. Yeah, it's gonna roll terribly. I don't trust it. It's gonna hit that defense a million times. And that sucks. So, you know, you can't win them all. Exactly, Zhao. Yeah. Yeah. But honestly, I like it. Like, I like that they, you know, they have reasons to be edgy, but it's not, I don't feel like it's overbearing. I've had other games where it's borderline ridiculous. Like, they're appropriately edgy because they actually have gone, oh man, what happened here? What did I do wrong? Bro. Okay, that was really awkward, and I screwed up my rotation. But maybe I can recover from this somehow by...
Fate is upon you. Your dead mate.
Okay, awkward. Ayata's burst ran out. Oh, the timing. Okay, well, they're dead. So... I don't want to go into detail as to why I was mad because spoilers. Fair enough. Fair enough. I appreciate that. I'll hold on to it, I guess. No, I won't. No, I won't. Okay. Although that's actually potentially not terrible for... am I gonna... I don't know. I don't care. What am I doing? Hey, Jane. Welcome. I tend to ignore EN voices myself in regards to characterizations. Now that I think about it, almost all the animal boys are either bright, cheerful, or don't even... I know I'm a...
A bitter pill to swallow.
Let me scratch.
Oh, gosh. Okay. I made it out alive there. And then... Okay, now they're gonna die. Yes, you're very dead. Thank you.
Mind the daily.
Gotta get these boys wet. Get them nice and wet.
Health comes first.
Shadows of fate
A bitter pill to swallow.
decided by destiny.
Oh, I forgot to recast. Oh man, I'm so dumb sometimes. And I don't know why I did that. Oh man, I am so new to these teams. These Bloom teams are they take some forethought that I'm not used to. Animo girlies stay unproblematic. Okay. All right, that was the last run. Nothing good. Animo madams. My wrist just exploded. It felt great, but it also kind of hurt at the same time. Okie dokie, artichoke. That was certainly some runs. I see. Let me see what I've got. Let me see what I've got. Because I want to build the set really badly, but I need to see. Oh God. Oh, that does not bode well. Actually, oh man. It does not bode well that these pieces have flat defense, like these two pieces that actually look good have flat defense on them, because I know what's gonna happen there. I feel like, okay, maybe I have some more feather options. Yeah, I've got more feather options. The flower is the one that looks pretty bad. And then do I have, first of all, what sands am I running? Am I running an elementary sand? Yeah, elemental mastery sands. That's what I want to run. Let me see if I have one in that set. I turned off sub only mode, by the way, and I haven't seen any spam bots, so that's good. It does. Oh, there's one. Okay, I have literally one, and it has good substats. Like, those are good substats. If it adds a crit, or if it adds oh, it can't add EM. If it adds crit, then that would be pretty poggers. Even if it added attack, I would be okay with that. And then I need a headpiece, right? So, what am I wearing? Crit damage? Yeah, I'm wearing crit damage. I need some crit rate. So we'll try both, though. We'll try both, I guess. But what? Oh wow, that's pretty good. But it's crit rate. No, it's crit rate. I don't think I have any crit damage. Oh, I do. Oh, it's got crit rate on it already. You're finding the chaoticness of the flow teams amusing. That's how it always feels for me when I'm trying out new teams. Because like rotations are so complicated in Genshin, and to really learn a team's rotation takes just a lot of time. Okay, I feel like I could roll up a set. I feel like I could. The question I then have is, do I have enough EXP fodder? Because I probably don't, right? Let's try. Okay, here's what we'll do. Let's just start rolling a set. And no, I don't want to do that, because if I don't finish rolling the set, I don't want to like have the artifacts floating around in my inventory space. So we'll just wait. I'll do Strongbox next week, and that'll free up room for me to farm more, so that I can roll up artifacts and not run out of fodder in the middle of it. Okay, and then so quest. Yes, this one. It's this one, I think. Oh boy. Whoa, what is going on with all these? Okay, I'm just gonna go this way. Wait, do I have the event unlocked yet? Did I unlock it yet? No, I have to complete Awakening's Real Sound. Is that the actual end of the quest? It probably is. Like the end of the whole... Oh man, did I not unlock that? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, and there's more quests over here. Quest on quest on quest. I think I need to go this way, right? Yeah. Yeah. I gotta follow the blue marker. Well, anyway. I forgot about Baiju's passive there for a second, and I was like, what is happening? Oh. Teleporter. Ah, man, I'm dangerously low on beverage. I think I will pause briefly before we get into the quest, so I can fill up my beverage. and then I will be right. I will return momentarily. It'll take me like 37.5 seconds. That was longer than 37.5 seconds. I'm sorry. I failed everybody. I'm gonna make an apology video detailing my crimes of being late. Okay, so who do you guys prefer? I don't even know who the I think I've seen like a few seconds of gameplay of the new guy in Star Rail. But I don't know anything about him, to be honest. I haven't gotten to that point in the story. I started the Lao Fu stuff, but I haven't gotten very far in it. Am I the Outlander? Yes. Do you guys want me to read this stuff out loud, or do you want me to just skim it and go? I kind of think it's fun to read it out loud, but it is a lot of text sometimes. I just don't want you guys to be like sitting there with me just reading, you know. I don't know, it feels weird. It feels not interactive enough. So the Peri used to walk with humans. Okay, Peri just has to be the name for Sealy. It has to be like their native name. I'm convinced. I'm at the Jianzhou Laofu. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm at that arc. I started it, but I didn't get very far so far. We would both build our homes. Okay, despite the threat of the darkness, its corrosion never once stained the oasis thanks to protection of the more proper nouns. Those ones we talked about. I'm gonna shorten this one to Harvey. So that's Harvey, and I don't know what to shorten that to be. Kavarina. Whatever is comfortable for you. You want me to? Oh, you don't have to worry about me straining my voice. I don't talk a lot, so I talk. This is the most I ever speak. It's like when I'm streaming. Most of the time, I'm a very quiet person. I just think a lot in my head. Those centuries have passed. Those years remain my most cherished memories. Centuries, you say? Sounds like a long time. I'm sorry. Who are you? I'm in charge of looking after the Amrita pool. I have not set foot outside this place since she sealed the oasis. The pool is where we Peri were granted life. In it flows the primordial water left behind by our god. It's all thanks to the Amrita that countless motes of Varina have gained power and life. Still can't pronounce that. We will turn plumes of purifying light after exhausting. Wait, we will turn into plumes of purifying light after exhausting our strength, leaving behind nothing but pure memories. And memories that belong to the Kavarina will return to Harvey through the Amrita pool. The Amrita is all that is needed to wash away the deepest sadness and sorrow. With its nourishment, one shall regain their pristine form. And the offer, who's the one... Wait, and the offer is the one who will help these familiars return to the Sea of Flowers. But ever since human warriors ceased performing that duty, Pari, who have drained their strength while resisting the defilement, have not been able to return. Fortunately, now that we've been visited by a human warrior, the scattered fumes of purifying light shall return to the place eventually. The Amrita pool will accept all remembrances so long as an offering is made, and the waters in the tree will bestow blessings upon you. This is also the mercy of the divine. Okay, did I unlock the thing where I turn in the things for the things? Wait, I didn't. Oh, I didn't get to read that. That's okay though. Okay, so this is the pool. Okay. Offer the plumes, increase its level. Each time you make an offering, will randomly give you different blessings. After 6 offerings, you obtain all the blessings. When you obtain 30 plumes, you will obtain a revelation that will mark locations of the room. Okay. Okay. So I just have to go do that, and then you get this stuff. That's a lot of... That's pretty good Primo Gem count. 600 Primo Gems? That's not bad. Doesn't seem like it's too hard to get all this, though. It's probably not that much. Okay. Easy enough. You love her design a lot, but I enjoy Jing's playstyle more. For me, I'm out of polls, so I have to skip the new 5-star. I mean, I'm on a guarantee on Star Rail. Like, I'm on a guarantee because I lost my 50-50, and I could probably try to get... Like, if I played really hardcore and farmed Primos, if I farmed Stellar Jade, I could probably get the thing. Jing Wang or whatever. But I don't even know anything about him. Like, I don't know if I want him. You know what I mean? I'm sure that he's the hot new thing in Star Rail, but I don't follow hype bandwagons, so I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really... Anyway. There's definitely a lot of... I will be honest. How are you guys feeling? How's the hype level for you all with Star Rail? Like, how do you all feel about it at this point? Especially those of you who have been playing regularly, like daily or like consistently, and people that have reached the end of the available content. I'm specifically curious about those people. Like, I'm wondering what... Oh, now I get tutorials on. Okay, I'm born by special plants. Nourished. Their juices contain mysterious power. Press Sarusha's interact skill to harvest the fruit and throw them. Okay. I'm enjoying it. I'm closing in on my mid 40s on the Trailblazer level. Yeah, I'm moving at a very slow pace with Star Rail. Like, there's always the potential that I could like get more into it or whatever later on, but like I'm not one of those people where like I don't ever like really do hard stances on things, you know? Like, I studied philosophy in school. Like, I'm kind of all about, oh, it kind of gives you a burst. Oh, that's cool. Wow, I actually feel like, you know that one quest really early on where you drop bombs on people? I was like, that's never gonna be a mechanic ever used ever again. But I was wrong. I was wrong. They used that mechanic again. Why do I feel like there's more? Why do I feel like I didn't get the only one? Okay, I don't know what's going on with all that. But I guess I should probably... Oh, wait, there it is. Here it is. This is the one. Okay. This is the quest. This is what I gotta do. I'm gonna start collecting the stuff though for the tree or whatever. So when I see the puzzles, I'll probably start doing them, like that one over there. Maybe not the big ones. Okay, let me see here. Still going strong, though that may be because an event just started. That being said, the grind is really fun. Reminds me of early Genshin Impact days. Okay. Gives me something to do besides Genshin. Grinding doesn't bother me. I'm close to Trailblazer 40. Then again, grinding is standard for RPGs. Yeah, true. Very true. So it seems like it still feels pretty fresh to everybody. Despite, like, I feel like a lot of the main player base for Star Rail are probably just on the daily, weekly grind already. Like, I feel like that transition happened pretty quickly. Everyone that I think got really into the game, I feel like they all finished the content within like 4 or 5 days, like straight up just plowed through it. And now it sort of feels like I don't know. I was wondering if the hype would die down. Like with Genshin Impact, people became unruly, you know, about the amount of content, but maybe people have sort of just gotten used to that with Hoyoverse games, and they're not as angry about it. Like there's a lot of like, okay, whoa, don't climb the freaking screen door. Oh my god. Did I miss something here? Oh, when they are corrupted by the power of darkness, will turn into buds. Use the touch to purify them. They have to be purified within a time limit or specific. Oh, hold on. Okay, cat was climbing the screen door. Saving for Silverwolf. Okay, so a lot of the content creators that complain about Genshin, I'm seeing are very interested in Star Rail. Like, my question is, are the only reason... Oh, you have to actually touch them. Oh, there's more. Oh, I see. Oh. Okay. Like, are people hyped because it's new? Or are they hyped because they like the game? I'm not being mean about it. Like, sometimes people, you know, really like something when it's new, and then that's what happened with Genshin. A lot of people were like, oh, this is like the best game ever. It's going to be the best game ever. And then once the shininess wore off and they realized that it wasn't like a game for literally everybody on the face of the earth, it's not like the perfect game, people were like, oh man, this game sucks. You startle pointlessly. My powers are more than enough to easily rescue the flowers. The dark corrosion expands yet, and these Zenyatta flowers are but one amongst its many victims. The other flower ponds have not been spared. Safana must be in quite the fluster at this moment. This Safana you mentioned seems like a nice Pari who works hard to take care of these flowers. Let's go help her, shall we? Well, now I suppose it may serve as a suitable diversion upon my great work. In that case, Maya Snapati, I bid you have a care for Zenyatta flowers for this kind. I'll tell you when I see him. Yep. That looks so fun. Oh, like the little mini game. I do agree. It's fun. I see people compare Honkai Star Rail and Honkai Impact 3rd with Genshin a lot. I like it because the characters and combat, etc. so far in exploring for chests and maps, it fills my exploration itch. These special 4-leaf sigils can affected by the power of Amrita and be moved by Sarush. Oh, really? Where am I putting it? What do I do with it? I don't... I don't know. There's so many options. Just gonna leave it right here. I don't know if I can move the sigils. Yeah, I don't know what to do with them. That's cool. It's really cool, but I'm like, oh, it's probably to get these. Let me guess. One of them like goes up there. Yeah. Okay, I get it. I don't think I need it. No. What do I do with them? Do I just bring them back here? Oh, okay.
What? So all that running around was for this?
Shang Shang, behave.
All that running around for this? Whoa, okay, what? Clearly never experienced a lot of this before. It's amazing how small you can become. Anyway, I'm just wondering if over time people are going to have the same complaints about Star Rail that they have about Genshin. Because I do feel like Star Rail is a little more hardcore than Genshin, but I don't feel like it's really like the end game is exactly the same, right? The end game is, oh, this Sealy takes me to another spot. Oh, look at, oh, that's cool. I like that. Fluttering along, being guided by the Sealy. That looks exactly like Puri. Like, that's gotta be, they have to be.
So all that running around was for this?
Shang Shang, behave.
She's cheeky. Okay, I guess we just activate that. Oh! Get him! What is that, by the way? Oh. Wait. Oh! Oh! No, hurry! Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Okay. How do I get the other one though? Can I move that sigil? Or is it not one of the red ones that I can move? I don't think I can move this one. No, I can't. How am I gonna get that other one? Oh, hey. Isn't this where those flowers bloom? Where they at though? Okay, well. I'm getting super distracted. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this. So I can bombardier. Wow. Oh, there. Look at that. Would you look at that? It was hidden all along. Okay. Are there any more? I don't see any other ones. Let's go ahead and leave it at that. Okay, and then I pick this up. And see, this is actually, I like this. This is like a nice multi-level puzzle. Pretty refreshing. Apparently Star Rail has quality of life improvements that people wanted. Oh, okay, I agree that it does have some it does have some quality of life stuff. I totally agree with that. But what I don't understand, like, it's not that much quality of life. Like, what I would ask those people what specifically, you know, they mean, like, but like what makes the difference? Like, what is it that makes the difference? Because I don't know. I do sort of feel like Star Rail will, okay, once everyone has built up their accounts and once everything's not fresh, like once people have characters that are fully built and like the simulated universe becomes really easy and the Forgotten Halls become really easy, I don't think that quality of life stuff is going to matter to people because they were still like complaining about, I don't know. I think the same complaints exist in Star Rail, that people have for Genshin, and yet no one is mentioning that. Like, no one is bringing up that the same fundamental issues exist in Star Rail, and because everyone's just straight up ignoring that, it makes me feel like they're just blinded by hype. Like, if they can confront that reality and say, yeah, it has the same basic issues as Genshin, but I actually do genuinely enjoy it more, I'd be like, okay, you know, like, fair enough, I guess. But I'm still curious about what is so different, like what makes it different enough for people to like it so much more when it has the same basic issues. Does that make sense? Am I making sense here? Am I speaking in a way that people understanding? I think I got everything over here. There's that right there. That's a time trial, and I feel like it's gonna make me like go all the way over there. So we're gonna go over here and grab this Sealy, and he's gonna turn me into a Cavarena. I don't know how to say it, or not. We're just gonna walk. That's fine too. I can walk. Oh, there we go. Okay. Screw walking. Who wants to walk? Just curious what people think. Just curious what people think. It's okay to like something because it's new and shiny. I just basically after Simulated Universe, like, okay, if you finish all of the story content and the very minimal amount of exploration content in Star Rail, then you are left with Simulated Universe and Forgotten Halls. Now, you can say that's definitely more content than Genshin in terms of endgame, but let's be real. Spiral Abyss, let's say Spiral Abyss takes 30 minutes. Let's say Simulated Universe and Forgotten Halls altogether is like 50 minutes. Does that really change anything? Is that enough content? Like, I don't feel like people are being honest about it, and they are too excited. Like, people are too excited to care about those issues, but those are still issues, and they're gonna come up at some point because, like, once the honeymoon phase wears off. Make sure you wash your hands. That's super funny. Oh, that's so funny. I love that. I love that voice line for him. Oh man, that's good. Let's see here. I hear they will change the Sealy Ultimate animation since it's flashy at 2 times the speed and hurt players. Really? Yo, and true, the same issues. People who beat everything don't have enough stuff to do. Exactly. Flow, compared to my start to Genshin, I've enjoyed Star Rail more. I've been taking it slow leveling characters. Now that I'm at TL40, I plan on getting an okay set for all my characters. Yeah, no, that's good. I'm like, honestly, King Flame, I feel like you are not the person I'm talking about, or the people that I'm talking about, because you genuinely enjoy Genshin for what it is. And I know you have complaints with Genshin, you know, now that you've been playing Star Rail, it's sort of like opened your eyes to some things that bother you. I get that, but you seem to have your head on your shoulder. Like, you don't just like buy into hype wagons. Like, I know that your opinion is your genuine opinion. There are just a lot of people who have been playing Star Rail who are like hyping it to high waters, and I just feel like maybe they're a little bit on the... Oh, wait, can I get out of here? Oh, yeah. I feel like they're maybe a little bit on the bandwagon because those same people didn't like Genshin. Like a lot of those people, I don't want to name names, like big content creators, straight up crap on Genshin all the time, act like it's this garbage, trash game. And it's like, literally Star Rail is like the same game, except turn-based. Like, it's the same exact thing. Nothing is fundamentally changed with the formula. And so, yeah, okay. I'm gonna stop rehashing it over and over. I'm just curious. I'm curious. I do, again, I mentioned this in a video, but I think that content pacing is gonna matter a lot for Star Rail. Like this stuff right here that I'm doing, all this exploration that exists in this juicy, beautiful open world. Like, I love this stuff. This keeps me occupied for quite a bit of time. the exploration in Star Rail does feel like a chore to me because it's boring, and it's not like some of the puzzles are interesting enough, but they're usually really easy and just dumb. Not dumb. I don't want to say dumb. Like they're just. I don't feel excited when I explore. And okay, I need to move that. In Star Rail, I feel like I'm doing it to farm Jade. When I'm exploring in Genshin, I want to explore, and the Jade is just like or the Primos are just like you know, a benefit of that. Okay, so I need. Oh wait. That right here. Oh man, this is a fun mechanic. This is kind of cool. I wonder if they'll use this for Fontaine, because like we're gonna have underwater stuff. I wonder if we'll like, get like a little pet that can dive, because I don't know if they're gonna actually let us dive. Okay, so now we go ahead and touch that. Where? Okay, there we go. I beat him there. I'm so fast. Oh no, crap. Super speed. I think Star Rail is okay. Basically a turn-based Genshin with standard map design. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. But that's okay. I love Genshin exploration. It was the thing that stood out to me when I started playing. Yeah, same here. Like, especially since I've been playing Tears of the Kingdom, you know, it's like, I love these games. I love these, like, this world, Teyvat, feels like it exists to me in a way that some video game worlds don't. Like, this is a persistent open world where like you can go to the place of historical events and you can like I don't know, there's just something about the, and not every open world game, let me be clear, not every open world game does this for me. Some open world games are super generic and basic and stupid and boring and don't need to exist, but like the way they're handling this, where like they really are going over the regions with a fine-tooth comb when they're creating them and being clever about level design and clever about exploration and clever about the mechanics, so it makes it, you know, fun. Like it makes it like interesting and stand out. But yeah, there are a ton of open world games that are kind of boring. Okay, wait, I did this already. Oh, look at that. It told me to go over here, right? Didn't it kind of point to this? Am I supposed to go in this? Whoa. What? Oh, look at us go. Oh, we're doing, I'm not, I was like, I'm not even doing anything. Oh, 78? 78? What? Excuse me? I like both games. I have my fair share of complaints about both. Yeah, see, and that's totally reasonable. I think that that's how most people should be about almost any game. Like every game I've played, there are very few games that I play that I think are literal trash. Like I think most games have some sort of merit. You know, if you're willing to be not reactive, like not reactionary. I think a lot of people are very reactionary. But if you just experience things and you know, oh, this is kind of fun. I feel like I'm going around the world. Around the world, around the world. Oh my god, that's such an old song. I was alive. Like I was growing up when the internet was like so cringe. But that's probably how it'll always be. Every older generation will always appear to be cringe to a younger generation. I feel like that's just sort of the nature of things. Very true. One of the main reasons I'm staying free to play in Honkai Star Rail, there is a passion and effort they put into the game, but Genshin Impact just has a lot more to offer. Plus, Honkai Star Rail feels like a money grab game when you compare them. Yeah. Like, okay. The thing, like, the character designs, and there are small, like, they do have a good attention to detail in Star Rail. I will admit, like, a lot of the little investigative spots that lead to, like, little small adventures on the side that give you little cool achievements, or, like, the text messaging system where you have all these, like, actually kind of interesting conversations with people, and, like, the way they introduce quests with the texting and stuff. Like, there's a lot of that small detail, like you mentioned, like, in Star Rail, but because they did sacrifice on some things. Like I feel like the music is one area that's it's just not that great. As well, the environment design, it's not that great. And now for that reason, Star Rail, again,
So all that running around
I would be okay with that. If they pump out content faster, then I'm okay with it. If they don't pump out content faster, then there's no reason for them to be putting less money or less time into things like music or things like that. Wait, what? What are you doing? Do I gotta hurt him? What? Okay. Where do I hurt him to? What are you doing? Don't go that way. No, no, no. What are you doing? What? Okay, yes, 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 yes. No? Okay. They each have 2 positions? What are these? What am I doing here? Oh no, this guy has 3 positions. Or not, maybe? Yeah. I don't... Is this a puzzle or are these just here? Like, am I just doing nothing right now? What is this? Am I supposed to be drawing a shape, maybe? Oh. Okay, no, it went back. Okay, I'm gonna leave that one alone. I do not know what's happening. They don't move when I, like... Okay, well. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna go head towards the quest. Oh, there are these torches, though. I'm gonna go ahead and light these real fast. And now I wait. You know, I got a comment on when I made my first impressions or whatever, and I was like lukewarm on Star Rail. I got a comment and someone was like, I was totally expecting you to just mindlessly shill for the game, so it's good to see that you didn't do that. And it's like, wait, what? It made me realize that I think some people subscribe to me because they think I'm like a Hoyo shill. I think some people think that I'm just tribally defending Genshin. Like, I think some people think that I don't actually believe, or maybe that I'm just like naive, or maybe that I'm just like willfully ignorant. But I find that surprising because I engage with people that disagree with me a lot. Like, I've engaged with people that disagree with me vehemently, and I find it odd that people would think that I'm just like shilling for the game. If you seem like overly positive, people think you are a shill. Well, I'm not gonna hide how I feel about a game just to like not reach all the targets. Okay. I'm not a shill?
Stay close. No going off on your own. The desert doesn't take prisoners.
Okay.
I call dibs.
Yeah. I mean, really though, I feel like a lot of people on YouTube, or like a lot of people don't actually watch people's videos. People, unless they actually really like you, they don't watch your content. They just like look at, they'll sub to you and like look at your thumbnails or something, and then they like move on with their day and assume that they've watched your whole video. They're like, yes, I know exactly what your position is now, because I read your title and I don't even remember what it is, but I totally understand you, my friend. And it's like, yeah, sure. Sure.
Guns out, guns out.
Okay, let me grab that.
Sucks that I got so much work to do.
Or White Knight. I've seen some people that I've seen some people with that sentiment. Imagine liking something. Yeah. Yeah, I've criticized the game for sure. I just don't agree with some of the criticisms that other people like. I feel like for a long time, Genshin Impact has been a game that has been very like the game is really good. I think overall the game is very good, and my complaints with Genshin are all small beans. Like none of it is really huge because I like the direction of the game. Now I understand that a lot of people wanted the game to be more combat heavy. A lot of people wanted it to be less story oriented and more of like just some kind of like wave based fighter or something, you know, and like I get it, but I just genuinely disagree. I think the direct what? Oh, okay. Yeah. The direction of the game is pretty good. And there's always time for them to focus on those things later. And after they've built like this beautiful, huge world full of like good stories and lore and quests, like I just don't have a problem with that. But I get it. Not everyone's the same. Not everyone wants the same things. And that's fine. But I feel like a lot of people act like my wants are not valid because I'm in the minority. Like I know that the casual fans of Genshin, the people that are in it that love like the direction of the game are the minority, and people treat us like we're wrong. Like we have to be wrong because we disagree with the majority. And that's sheeple thinking. Like that is literally what you do if you're brain dead and you don't know how to critically think. Like if you don't critically think at all, then yeah, someone who disagrees with you is wrong. But if you critical think even like for half a second, you can come to the conclusion that people may have different experiences with the game, which is something that I'm totally open about. I've talked about it 100 times. I've talked to people who disagree with me about the game, and I've been very clear that I understand their complaints and I just disagree. But then they're like, yeah, but like, how can you have your position then? Because you're wrong. It's like, I don't understand how people really do love straw manning and like making people like, I don't know. Debate on the internet has turned into like a flexing contest where like people feel like if they can flex harder than the other person, what they say is like they've won the argument, they've won the debate or something. And it's unbelievable to me. It's unbelievable. I guess a complaint with Genshin would be Paimon rehashing the story while I'm experiencing it, and then Taro kind of fun and breaks my brain with the exposition. Yeah, exactly. That's a really good point. The story is more straightforward in Star Rail because there's no Paimon, right? Like that is a positive, but on the dang, that character shake is like painful to my eyes when it does that. But the negative there is that the lore is like really complicated for Star Rail in a way that, you know, I feel like with Genshin, even if you don't understand the underlying lore, it doesn't really impact your gameplay. Like you can still really love this game and not understand, you know, a lot of like, you don't have to watch lore videos to follow along with what's going on because the main plot is very basic in Genshin and the subplot is very deep. But in Star Rail, the main plot is very deep and the subplots are very simple. So the main story is all very complicated, but then all of the side quests and everything else is all just like, oh, let's just hang out with the characters and help them with their job or whatever. You know what I mean? So they kind of went with the opposite approach on Star Rail from Genshin, which is interesting. I feel like Genshin does bury the deep lore a lot. Like a lot of the deep lore in Genshin is very buried. But I like that. Like I've always enjoyed games like Elden Ring or games like, you know, Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild, where you have to dig into the like actual world. You have to read descriptions of items. You have to like hunt for knowledge and information about the world to piece together what's going on, rather than someone just like vomiting information at you constantly, because that just doesn't feel good. It feels more fun to discover it naturally. King Flame says, I fell in love with Inazuma, the characters, its rich history, and the pain it suffered, and it's how it reflects on the ruler. Yeah, I think that Inazuma was a very good region for like character design and all that stuff for sure. Envoy to Envy. Okay. Since I've been given such permission, then allow me to call you by those names. Do you remember what I mentioned earlier and how we skeptics have always been searching for the Kori drums? Yeah, it's an important item for the ritual. Well, I can see that the proper terms were not remembered. That is the essence of the matter. 2 of you have been acknowledged by the envoy, and yet you know little of our glorious history. I fear that you may be led astray by heresies or heterodoxies from the forest. Allow me then to explain the true history of Barsom and the Kori drums. Story time it is. There's no idle yarn to be told after tea. It is the tale of our meeting with the Pari, the scions of the divine bird, and the long years of war we have endured here in the land thereafter. Paimon would prefer idle yarns in that case. This music is really weird. Definitely not appropriate tone for this. Also burping. Ugh. Long ago, our predecessors worked to quell the disaster that occurred in this land and formed a profound friendship with the Pari. Barsum's familiar had a preference for music, so we crafted Kori drums for her. During the ceremony where our bonds with the Pari were made official, 5 drums had to be gathered and played according to scores. Though the Kori drums are long lost, the drum scores have withstood the corrosion of the sandstorms. As you can see, they've been almost perfectly preserved. Words shall nary describe the true magnificence of that occasion when the Kori drum sounded. All things reverberated in unison. It felt as if their sound could freely traverse space and time. Those who witnessed it were all shaken to the core. Even the elements themselves were stirred. Sounds like a lively time. It's a shame that we skeptics failed to pass on our legacy, resulting in the loss of all the Kori drums, and however loudly we cried out, Barsum's familiar would never again utter a word in response. Barsum's familiar, is this the Rajnu Sarush mentioned before? Is that who you're talking about? But why wouldn't she respond to the Order of Skeptics call? The Pari and the Order of Skeptics both value tradition and ceremony, so there is routine to our actions. They talk about tradition, but then they lost their drums. This is hardly a peaceful land. That such things would happen is little surprise. Okay, seems like getting Rashnu back to the Oasis with us won't be easy. That is so. We will need to collect all the drums and play them according to the score. Thankfully, I've never once given up searching for the lost drums. I have been gathering the relevant clues before your arrival. As one might have expected of you, Lord Nassar, I don't know how to say that. There's no need to flatter me after all. If Arya Deva had not... My apologies, I refer to an elder amongst the Order of Skeptics who left for Sumeru City to work on his light novels, the dreaded things. This heavy responsibility would not have fallen to me otherwise. He became a light novelist. He rambled on and on about how warring against the Yai Publishing House editor and opponents in Genius Invocation TCG should still be considered war. But if you ask me, he's just turning into a ridiculous old geezer. He's still an elder who knows more about our heritage than I do, so I have to ask him for information regarding any disagreements we might have. He's reluctant to answer any questions that don't have to do with light novels and card games, though. It took me 3 whole questions to receive a single reply. Anyway, it took me a great deal of effort just to gather the clues about the Kori drums. Clues, but if you had the clues all along, why didn't you just go looking for them yourself? That's an easy one to answer. It seems like you're not in possession of a vision. That's right, I'm not. And yet you're capable of bending the elements to your will. What an invaluable gift. Unfortunately, I wasn't blessed with such a gift. So it is good that you are here. I mean, we could save quite a lot of trouble for Lady Sarush with your help. Otherwise, I would have to make other arrangements. But as I said before, it seems that even fate is on my side. Lady Sarush and you two, please come with me. Hidden treasure may be found closer by than we think. I will head to the location, sir. But first, I have to get momentarily distracted. I love Leeway and parts of Inazuma. There are some parts of Inazuma that I dislike, but I can overlook them for the parts that I like. That's fair enough. I feel like Inazuma's story did have some wasted potential. Like, I do feel like if they had stretched it out a bit, they could have added more to the drama of the situation. But I don't think it was bad. I think a lot of people go from, if something isn't amazing, it's terrible. Like, people have two options. It's either poggers, goated, based, or it's like dead game, trash, whatever. You know what I mean? That's strange. There's no path here at all. There are signs of rockfall. You are observant, indeed, honored envoy. I am inclined to think that monster activity caused the rocks to collapse and thus blocked this. Well, let us call it a path. But may you leave this to me, everyone. This problem only requires a little spark to solve. Ah, yes, for safety concerns, please stand back a bit. He cleans the stone crevice before putting a small package inside. He fills the gap back up, retrieves to a safe different distance, and lights the fuse. The large rock blocking the way splinters into smaller pieces, and when the dust clears, a gray gate finally appears in its wake. Well, that's it for those stones blocking the way. Wait, why is there still a gate in the way? There's always another gate to go through, huh? We used to be able to pass through. As for breaking the seal on this gray gate, we will need your help. Well, guess that falls to us, huh? You are right about the debate thing. Some folks gotta realize we aren't gonna agree on everything. That's just how it is. Yeah, exactly. And that's healthy. That's actually healthy. Like, it's unhealthy. It is tribalistic. It is animal. Like, you are literally, when you discredit people because they disagree with you without actually critically thinking about their position, you are harming the search for truth. You are harming discourse, like good discourse. It's like immature. It's very childish, and it's more than that. It's like tribalistic. It's like you are literally functioning on your base instincts when you act like that. And that's why people do it, because it's easy to act on your base instincts. It's easy to act like that, but it's harder to be, thoughtful. Seems like there's something buried beneath the sand piles here. It takes effort, and people are very lazy. That's honestly the reason why more people don't critically think. There are enough public figures in our society nowadays that will tell you what you should think, and most people are happy to just accept whatever anyone says to them. Like, if they watch a movie and they think someone was cool, they're like, yeah, tell me how you live your life. I will do literally everything you do. It's like, it shocks me that people are not more concerned by that. People really do just accept things like that really, really quickly. Oh, well, that was easy. This place full of gray crystals. Join the Overmind. Yeah, well, see, that's actually the thing, is it like, when they were talking about Alhaitham's quest, like when they were going through the Overmind, like all that stuff in Alhaitham's quest, that's what I was thinking about. It's because it's true. It's true. It's easier not to think. That's the one thing I really like about the quests in Genshin, is that they often do have some deeper motif that is true, and it's like maybe a little cliche, but it's interesting to see played out in the game. I remember the hate about Ace's first story quest. Yeah. Ugh. Okay. After scouring the land for days, I have finally found the Corbantes. Alas, I lack the strength to retrieve them. As such, I will record the locations here. There's no detailed information on the key contents of the ritual. I have drawn the following inferences, a comprehensive review. Okay. As the leaders put it, when the drums were lost in a single night, the Order of Skeptics was overcome with great grief. Losing the drums meant losing the bridge that connected them to Barsam's familiar, and from then on, the young were never again able to listen to her teachings. This was a grave incident indeed. Great efforts were made by all to search for the drums thereafter, but few gains were made due to the obstruction opposed by the defiled energies. According to the elders, this is one of those old locations. As you have seen, those without power to combat the brute might of the defilement, those who cannot wield the elements, and those who have not obtained the trust of Kvarina's envoy, are unable to reach this place. Aradiva also attempted to retrieve the dendrodrum here in his youth, but he did not succeed and has been silent about the matter ever since. A sense of responsibility, perhaps, or was it pride that closed his mouth? You know what you said before, or what you said that the Order of Skeptics had a terrible relationship with the academia. Paimon thought that you all just stay here. Now that there's this big hole in the sky, never mind not coming back to help out. Don't you think it's kind of weird that he's over there just in Samara City writing his novels and playing his cards? Perhaps he can achieve in fantasies what he could not in reality. You mean writing the story of his failures into a light novel but changing the ending? How's that supposed to solve a real life problem? People need hope in their lives even if it isn't real. Well, Paimon thinks that sticking together is our best chance of fixing the sky hole problem. It concerns Sarush too, after all. Your concern, Paimon, is rather wasted on one destined for so grand a sacrifice as I. Or perhaps I should say that evaluating the choice and fates of others is itself an overly prideful act. That's actually very true. That is so true. That is unbelievably true. No, people do not have the... Yeah, okay. We're to respect their wishes and wish them well. Aren't we also supposed to ask them to leave it to us? I do thank you for your aid, of course, but do not forget I am the main character. Regardless, now that we know where the core drums are specifically, we just need to retrieve them. Although the trial here has been destroyed, that may not be the case in other places. Whether they are or not shall be little issue. My lord, let us leave that task to my Yasnapati. This should be no issue to someone of her caliber, no? Of course, we're professionals, you know. In that case, you can find the other Kori drums so long as you follow these notes. I'll leave that to the two of you. Good luck. Right. Traveler, remember to rotate the drum. It scores the wall. We'll definitely need them at some point. Okay. Yeah, I should go find those. Oh, it marked them. Oh, that's easy. That makes my life easier. NPC trying to break out of the mold. Oh. I need my camera. Oh man, forcing myself to take breaks from Tears of the Kingdom is such a good idea. 'Cause oh, I don't need the camera. Okay. That makes my life easier. Oh. Hello there.
Right here.
Sorry to interrupt your little dance party. Should be the third one. Okay. I think for me, are there any more big game releases happening this year? I'm trying to remember what else is happening other than Tears of the Kingdom. The second one you liked? Yeah, me too. I liked her first quest was okay. I mean, it was just very simple. It was just hanging out with her. But when you have the perspective, like after you've done the second one, I think you can understand why they did that, because they wanted a little levity. Like her backstory is so sad and so tragic, and like do you just want depression the quest? Like no, she, you know, they wanted to humanize her a little more. They wanted to give her like some time outside of all the trauma and depression, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But when it was like, you know, without the context of the second quest, I can understand why people were weirded out by it. But that's just something we have to keep, like, honestly, I feel like that's something people fail to account for all the time, is that this is a live service game and it's not done. Like they're like, oftentimes when things come out, people react to it in a way that's, I don't know. First quest shows a stepping stone towards her changing her mind. Yeah, exactly. And it is important in that way, but yeah. I also suspect that also that people didn't like that it felt like she was being forgiven for her actions really fast. Yeah, I understand that too. But I mean, like, she's the leader of the nation. She's still the leader of the nation.
All coming out now.
Like, I'm not sure. What did people want to see? Did people want like a trial or something? She's an Archon. What? Oh. Wait, where'd it go? Where's my, oh, there it is. No way. Oh, crap. There we go. Give me that. Give me that. Wait, what? Oh, I guess I failed it when I... Nice. Nice pick. Okay. Because she saw despite halting in Azuma's progression, it still changed nonetheless. So what is really the eternity she seeks? Exactly. She's trying to grasp onto sand that is pouring from her hands. And that's you know, I think if you study any amount of Buddhism, Inazuma's, all of Inazuma is like a really cool showing of a lot of that worldview, philosophy. Like, wait, what? Oh, I get it. Am I gonna fail again? No, it didn't fail me this time. I wonder why I failed the last time. Then she slowly embraced Makoto's deal. Yeah, because Makoto's deal of eternity, like Makoto's understanding of eternity is that eternity, like the only eternal thing is change, which is true. The only constant is change, and you can't get stuck on things like that. Like the more, that's the whole idea. Like in Buddhism, you know, attachment is suffering. Like if you get overly attached to anything, it won't bring you joy, it'll only bring you suffering. Like I enjoy Genshin a lot, but if I were overly attached to it, I would probably be one of those hateful, bitter, cynical people who complains about the game all the time because I would expect too much from it, you know? But I'm not. Like I keep my expectations in check to be reasonable. I don't know what that had to do with it, with her idea of eternity, but change is the only constant. Everything in life will change, so if you get it, that's what it is. Everything in life changes, so if you get attached to anything, you are merely setting yourself up for like disappointment.
Bring it on!
We'll see about that.
You can also enjoy things just as much without being attached to them. How did that drum survive underwater? I guess it has a hydro vision or like hydro marking, but I still don't understand what's going on here. Okay. Do I have game music on? Have I had game music on this whole time? Okay, no. Thank God. That would have been embarrassing. I feel like I would have noticed. Oh, whoa. Those are far away. Oh. Okay. Now, this must be the Electro one.
Stay close. No going off on your own. The desert doesn't take prisoners.
Yeah, Inazuma couldn't heal and move forward until she chose to heal and move forward. Yeah. Yeah, and like that's the thing is there's a lot of nuance to like A's situation. Like she was a bad leader at the moment, at that time, but she wasn't always a bad leader. She was actually a very loved leader. And in fact, I would say that more than her, like, she did commit some awful crimes, but she also was, you know, her I feel like people were concerned for her, you know, like her nation wasn't so much like hating her as much as they were like, oh no, like our beloved leader, you know, like what's going on? So I find it even more believable that they weren't out for vengeance, like they weren't out for blood, you know. Like I think they all just wanted her to be good and move on and go back to being how things were, which is ironic because by trying to hold on to everything, she was making everything worse and not letting things go back to how they were. There we go. Big Red said, I think A was after life eternal in a way because of all the people she lost. She wanted everything to stay stagnant or uber control everything so she wouldn't have to go through any loss. Yeah, no, exactly. She didn't want to experience loss anymore, but everything she did to prevent loss led to loss. Like if you look at how all of her friends died, I don't want to say it's her fault, but there is an element that you can see that like if A had been able to move on from the tragedy with Makoto and not like if she hadn't gone down the whole like Makoto is what did it. Makoto dying is what shocked A into wanting nothing. Like when Makoto died, she was like, oh my god, I can't lose everyone. I can't lose Yaimiko. I can't lose everyone else. And so she desperately trying to grab control of fate. And that's what led to a lot of more tragedy. Like that in and of itself led to the loss that she was trying to avoid. And that's what makes it so bitter. That's what makes it so sad. And it is very human. It's extremely human. Which I think is also very cool because like I've always appreciated theologies where the gods have a sense of humanity, where like there's like this like gods are not these abstract like forces, like they have you know, personality or whatever. I just think it's more fun that way and more interesting. Okay. Oh. Hello. I didn't expect to see him there. Oh man, I should teleport. That is forever away. What am I doing? Wow, it has been 2 hours. Holy crap.
My mission, mind the deluge. Remember, health comes first.
Shadows of...
So many big numbers. Not big numbers, but so many numbers.
So, you collect these?
Oh man, that voice line got me real good the first time I heard that one. So you collect these? Like, wow. Way to be out of touch, Hayato. You typical out of touch rich person. You go to the store to buy milk? What is this store? I've never heard of such a thing. My butler Jeeves simply gets my milk for me every day. He goes out to my pasture and milks my cows for me. I don't know what I'm... Okay. But anyway. Wait a minute. It says it's up. It says up. Oh, that... Wait, yeah, duh. That's the... What am I... Okay. He makes Toma buy his milk. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Welcome, Count Saki. Shouldn't I guide that little guy? Are you gonna make me go the opposite direction that I want to go? Yeah, there we go. Okay. We can be friends. We can be friends. I like to think he's more curious than anything there. I mean, yes, I don't think that he has like... I don't think that Ayato is a crappy rich person. I don't think that he's like that. I think that it's like a sheltered kind of thing. Like he's lived in his executive position for so long that he understands not the plight of the common man. You know what I mean? And that's not like, you know, nothing against him. Like Ayato's a good person. All right. Bro, leave me alone. I don't want to kill you. I was
Don't forget to wash your hands. Goodness knows where these things have been.
hauled up by the cough. Okay. Go down here. There it is. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Yes, indeed. And it's pyro. So fire. Just gotta light the things. Okay. Oh. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, there's 7? Oh my god, what? Oh no. Wait, what? Oh no. Oh god, let me up. Hurry. There's no way I'm gonna make it. I also didn't see that. Also, I don't even know where they all are. Now I know where they all are. I'm not gonna make it though. There's no way. Unless the timing for this is ludicrously generous. Wait, where did the other one go? There it is. Oh my god, I made it. Wow. Part of why I'm glad they went back and redid some of those lines in his EN. Yeah, I get that. Inazuma was real good, at least with A as a character, and the way that she comes more herself. When you level 90 her, they fleshed out the rebellion more, but other than that, I really... Yeah, I agree with that. And with Sumeru, I have almost no complaints. I mean, I would say that my only complaint about Sumeru is quite simply that, like, the amount of quests and the amount of, like, it's good, but it's overwhelming. It's just, it's a lot. It's very good, but it's just...
Sucks that I got so much work to do.
I feel like for a lot of people, the Aranara stuff and a lot of the other quests were just like, holy crap, this is monstrous in nature, you know? But overall, like, I think the story was really good. Everything was really fleshed out. Everything was really detailed. Okay, next we need to put the Kori drums in their original places and then perform the pieces. Roshni will definitely be happy to answer us when she hears her favorite music. Do excuse my presumption, but the ritual that bond or gives appears of great significance. I think it would only be proper if the Order of Skeptics regulation is assume myself were to preside over. Okay. Well, we were the ones who got all the drums. Duh. Even if you are the Yasnapati, I believe this to be out of line. Or should I call this prideful presumption upon her favor? Lady Sarush is an envoy. She might have behaved more amicably to the two of you on account of your aid of fulfilling her destined mission, but this is but a manifestation of her virtue and not any credit of yours. Do not forget your place. Give praise and stand in awe of her every action, as you should. That's what you say, but even though Sarush always acts all high and mighty, Paimon doesn't think that she's all that great. Oh, Paimon, how dare you? That does not sound like something that shall be written to a hymn of praise. I'd say it's praise enough by Paimon standards. What about you? Do you want to play the Kori drums and awaken a familiar? He can do it. Ah, sensible person. I see. After all, such an important ritual should indeed be left in the hands of those who understand the traditions in the most. Who occupies blah, 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 blah. Silence. I did tell you before that a party's word is final. Doubt not my judgment, as you will. I propose to give you and no one else this honorable task. Do you accept? You need not speak in such a winding manner. That's right. If you want to ask for help, just say, I'll leave it to you, or something. This is not weird talk. These are words that befit a pari's stature. Well then, I shall take that as your acquiescence. If you say so, Sarush, then leave this to us. Just relax. We know the Kori drums are very important. They're not going to ruin them or anything. Okay. Count Saki coming in with the real talk here. People be complaining about not having a lot of content, and then when we get it, people complained again. Because it's not the content they wanted. It's not good enough. It's like, again, like I always come back to Courage the Cowardly Dog in that one episode where Courage is trying, like, Miriam, that was the older woman, when she was turned into a child, and Courage is making her mac and cheese, and she's like, he makes the mac and cheese, and she's like, more noodles, and he adds more noodles, and she's like, more cheese, and he's like, adds more cheese, and then she's like, less cheese, and then he takes some of the cheese out, and then she keeps doing that over and over, and it ends with her being like, I don't like macaroni and cheese, and then she flips the tray. It's like, yes, literally that. That is actually literally what's happening. See, people will complain about it no matter what because they don't even like the game in the first place. Okay. Ooh, just wrapped up an epic Lego session. Your brain is jello. Ooh, nice. Nice. Legos are fun. People, oh, I already read that. Can't make everyone happy. True. True. And that's the thing is like, I think one thing I do have to say about Star Rail is it does feel like they are going to cater these games to the player base. Like, I don't like turn-based games that much, and I don't like Star Rail, which means that it's a very turn-based strategy game. Like, they didn't compromise on the formula of a turn-based strategy game just to make someone like me happy. Now, I still think, like we talked about in the last stream, that they could have done some things better, but yeah, you know, I really need to farm these freaking. The only thing stopping me from max ascending my Baiju is I need more of these, and I need more of these, and I can make more of these. But I gotta get this stuff done. I really gotta get this quest and this event done. Should I turn on game music for this? Anyone that's done this before, should I be listening to the game music for this? This seems like a bigger moment. But usually the non-voiced quests don't have scripted music sections. The voiced quests have scripted music sections. And I like Hoyo for not compromising the vision of their games. I agree. I respect that. I respect it. Yeah, like I don't like Star Rail that much, but I respect that they didn't like, you know, they went with what they were going for. Same thing. Like I think Zenless Zone Zero is going to be another example of that. It seems like they have a pretty clear direction for Zenless Zone, and they're not gonna deviate from it. I really don't like turn-based. I'm still loving Honkai Star Rail. There's nothing to do till next patch. Well, that's good. I was asking for people's opinions earlier on what they were feeling. The drums were created by the answers hit them according to a specific method to use elemental power. There were ways of hitting the drums. Normal attacks will create a light sound. Plunging attacks create a heavy one. Stay still to create a pause. There are often drum scores near chord jump. Scores are comprised of various leaves that are split into 3 categories: empty, half, and full, which correspond to pause, light, and heavy beats. Oh my gosh, this is actually like teaching basic music theory. Holy crap. After your performance begins, each glimmer of a chord drum represents 1 beat. Follow the score and beat that creates a corresponding drum beat and complete your performance. Wow, this is actually like that was actually a like 3-second music theory lesson. I'm not gonna lie, kind of impressed there. When From Software does this, people praise, but when it's Hoyo, you know, that's very true. The hypocrisy of man knows no. Like, honestly, that's why I feel like most of the time you don't want to making a big stance about anything often leads you to being a hypocrite. And the best thing to do is to keep your mouth shut most of the time and not go around acting like you have an answer to everything. You know what I mean? So that's wait, those are half, right? Half. So light, 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 heavy. I'm guessing the empty ones are emptier than that. Let me check. Also, is it right to left? Am I reading? Do I go drums right to left? I guess I do, probably. Let me go over here and look at this one. Yeah, okay, those are empty. Okay, this doesn't look too hard. But I'm a little confused because there's 4 notes and there's 5 drums. Oh, because you don't use the drum that, like this one, I don't use this drum in the. Okay, we'll just go for it. So I light it. I do 2 light attack. What? Wait, what? Oh! It's literally just this drum. I just do this drum. This is the drum that I do the thing. Okay, I get it. I understand now. You can ask it to show you. Yeah. What? Excuse me? You have to wait? Oh. Nice. Do 1 hit. Wait, okay. So light attack, plunging attack, wait, plunging attack. The plunging attack one makes me nervous. I don't like that they did that. They could have done like a charge attack or something. I don't know. Light attack, plunging attack, nothing. Plunging attack. At least they give you something to jump off of. You guys are learning music theory. So impatient. True. Light, 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 heavy. It's the same as the fire. Oh. Okay, that didn't count, which is good. You don't need a jump boost. You get a jump boost during it? Oh my god. I didn't notice. So light attack, weight, light attack, heavy attack. Okay. Light attack. Wow. That's a green thing circling. Yeah. I see now. It doesn't tell you in this. It doesn't look like it tells you in the tutorial. Light, empty, light, heavy. No. Yes. Almost rage quit. There we go. Imagine they're like, why don't you just have albedo for this? I mean, come on. Who do you think you are? Snore, snore. Parsons Familiar has answered our call. You must be Roshnu. Don't you think she seemed kinda tired though? Looks like we might need her help her out somehow. This is Roshnu indeed, but perhaps we could have a nice meal. That's right. Grub, meat, veggie, sweet, salty. Oh, what should we get? Do Pari enjoy human food? So noisy. So, oh, look at the little thing. It's so cute. Paimon kind of thought this might go differently, you know, like a moving reunion after many years. Not gonna happen? You are Sarush. I recognize you. That's right. This is my Yasnapati and her companion, and that is the Nasaraya of the Order of Skeptics. The Skeptics, Yasnapati, Yan, I do not wish to know about these human affairs. Humans and their drums are so noisy. I threw them in I threw them in different places so I could sleep in peace. Oh, the scent of lies. That wasn't Paimon's fault. How? But our documents recorded this so very clearly. Nor did Lady Sarush say anything against this. You must have slumbered too long here, Roshnu, muddling your memory of these affairs. Surely these scattering of the Corybantes are meant to select those who might clear the trials, with those who could not solve such a small problem unfit to call themselves Yasnapati. For how then would they aid me in my great work of extinguishing the sign? The sign. I'm so tired. But this is not the time to sleep. You see, the traveler truly deserves the title of Yasnapati. She has helped me immensely, but her help alone is not enough. Roshnu, I need yours as well. I get it. It was Zervan who... She too approved of me, of course. All right, Roshnu, will you come with me to the oasis? Well, it's not impossible. Parsons Familiar, please wait. I have so many queries regarding the skeptics' traditions. Human business. Perhaps later. We can talk later. Perhaps after I sleep for a bit. Don't meet your heroes. Do you not have any other things to attend to? We can save your business with Roshnu for another day. Yes, I will return to camp to accomplish that which I should. Paimon kind of feels bad. I'm afraid this isn't something we can butt into. Yeah. They have known each other for a long time. They can settle this stuff between them. Whatever the case, if you'll come with us to the oasis, Roshnu, Sarush will be one step closer to getting the chaplet. Together? Now? Let's go together. Going together with humans? Alright. Cool. I did it. Was that the whole quest? Let me see if it tells me I have to do another quest or if I can just start it. I bet I have to do the whole thing. Yeah. Complete Asipatravana Itihasa. Jesus. That one. Wait. What? Oh, okay. All right. I'm get up and stretch for a second, and then I will be right back. Okay. I'm back. If you guys have not liked the stream or joined the Discord link is pinned, and the stream deserves a like, I think. So that would be great if you haven't already. And if you have, well, thanks. Thanks a bunch. Oh, okay. I wanted to talk about this Sunday. Before we start the next quest, I want to just take a quick break from quest. This Sunday, I was considering streaming Tears of the Kingdom. Can I get a quick... Maybe I'll pull it or something. Pull... There we go. I threw up a poll for if you're interested in watching Tears of the Kingdom or not. You can just answer truthfully. But yeah, I was considering streaming that on Sunday. It's the kind of game, honestly, I see myself playing Tears of the Kingdom at least twice. And I see myself playing it for years, like a lot. Like even just goofing around within it. And stuff. I thought about maybe even doing like challenge runs or something would be fun. Like I could do a run where like I don't, or like maybe like I don't know. I thought of a couple restrictions that I could use. That would be kind of interesting. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, I'm just like running around. There we go. Yeah. Guess I should get those. All right. Why not now? Because I've been playing Tears of the Kingdom a lot, and also I missed a Genshin stream. And I gotta do this event. There's reasons. I've made my peace with enjoying that game vicariously. That's fair enough. And honestly, like, I don't blame you at all. I think we talked about it a little bit, but I do find it frustrating that Nintendo is so, like, so overprotective of the brand. Because, like, seriously, I do kind of wish I could just run Tears of the Kingdom on something not the Switch, but I get it that
so
they're you know,
you collect these.
they just want to keep it within their console ecosystem or whatever. Almost 50-50. Seems like it. I guess we can just go down there and do that. Oh. I do see some puzzles. Whoa, that's a lot. A lot of stuff going on there. I know some people aren't going to want to watch the game because they don't want spoilers. That's totally understandable. I also have been super careful about Tears of the Kingdom content, like, on YouTube. Man, that's... Y'all move too much. Okay.
Yes. Very nice.
Whoa, whoa. No! Oh. Oh. Androculus. Oh god, there's like freaking gnats and mosquitoes coming in from the outside. All right, well, I guess I gotta shut the screen door again. I don't know what these other puzzles are, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start the quest. After I grab the teleport. I think they're like on top of each other. Oh no, they're not. Are you sure we're going to the right way? It's just a fluorescent purple mist. Don't you find that pretty suspicious already? Such trivial matters, they pale in comparison to the sacrifice. I misspeak. You are not as bold as my Yasnapati, but perhaps one may consider retreating at the slightest sight of danger a wise choice. That's right. Nice going, buddy. Mm-hmm. When she's not being Yasnapati, there's nothing wrong with her sparing some time to praise my one. Don't sweat the small stuff. You're really not doing anything that especially needs praising right now, are you? My great work is not for the present, but for the future. Still, at this very moment, you are being given the privilege to witness where it all begins. Well, if you say so. Speaking of which, we're here to find Mahir, that foolish familiar of thorns. She must be suffering right now. Wait, is she trapped in there? Then we've got to go save her. The power of the purple mist beneath us shares a source with the demons of Dev. Mahir's task should have been to keep such wicked powers from running rampant. Under the sign, the powers of the two forces warring here ebb and flow. We Pari should be dauntless, willing to fight till we ourselves are torn to shreds. But Mahir, ha! I shouldn't wonder if she searches for some way to protect herself even now, conducting some loathsome struggle. Wait, aren't you allies? Are you really going to leave a fellow Pari to her fate like that? You wouldn't be able to rescue her, right? Maybe you're right. The problem could be very well something not even Sarush can solve. It's no different matter saving Mahir. Perhaps I might even call it trivial. But we Pari each have our own mission, and we also have different ideals. She must have found some position equal in seclusion and defensibility before using a gray gate to seal both the demons and herself in. If she could still move freely, she would be like that Kavarina, begging for aid and prostrating herself before all and sundry to earn pity. Can they even prostrate themselves? Maybe if they try hard enough? You plebeians missed the point. All the same, the state of this place tells me that she shall not long hold by herself. How pitiful. What a horrible sight to be as Mahir is, corroded by filth, falling from a spotless to a sinful state, yet desperate to preserve herself, had the elder not bade me to come. So after all, you do care. Hardly. I merely wish to see that if that useless fool has any regrets or not. If she turns back to us and accepts our aid, then perhaps I shall spare her a moment or two. After all, the flower, the star of the songs of praise, shall seem less radiant if the green leaves are not there to serve as its foil. The following labor shall be little, but it is still a radiant shard. Yasnapati, mine, record it down with reverent heart, and use even this mote of shattered light to grace your mighty hymn. We can talk about the less important stuff later. Let's figure out how to disperse the purple mist. Less important, you say? Well, so be it. Mahir's sinful form renders her unable to fulfill her duty, but the thorns remain. So long as I lend them some of my strength, it shall only take a brief moment to scatter the purple smoke. As for the downward path, let us follow that Kvarina we just saw. If you feel uncomfortable, then hold your breath. Okay. Okay. The swamp is the perennial target of corruptive forces and is blanketed by a dangerous purple mist. Sarouche can use her powers to awaken the Kavarena that flows within the thorny branches. After using this power to disperse the mist, the manifestation of defilement within will make itself known. The defiled entities that lie concealed within the bog are the source of the purple mist. Only by destroying them can the mist be parted. Normal attacks do not work. Only the power of the Noroda fruits can purify them. Well, okay then. Oh, you gotta wait for them to go to their spot. Nice. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh, did I use all of my super juice? I guess I probably have to collect it every time, huh? Okay. Oh. Okay. 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 Nice. Cool. All right. I feel like this is part 2 of 3. Like I feel like after this there's gonna be one more whole entire part to it, which makes me feel like this is a mighty long quest that I need to finish this to do the event. So where's the super fruit? There it is. Why is Paimon huffing? She ain't doing nothing. Beneath the fog. There's probably another one, right? There was like one more Sealy that was missing. These are all like quests. The pistols? What? Okay, I don't know what that is. I don't know what she wants. After this, if I remember, there's one more small bit to do. You unlock the event. These trees are cyclists. Okay. Okay, so then I guess I am getting close. Oh. Where the thing at though? Whoa, Kate. Wait, is this Mahir? Is she stuck? It seems like the mist has already made its way down here. What do we do now, Sarouche? Can we just do what we did earlier? You know, give some of your power to the thorns and free her? Why, of course, I shall save her. After all, she does seem very pietous, infested with the corruption, and helpless as she is. This isn't the best time to throw shade. Exactly, we've got to save her. Yet I have not heard her repent. I shall hear her repudiation of her obduracy and her supplication for my aid. Okay, come on, are you serious? Oh, valiant, dauntless Lady Sarouche, we implore thee. Stop playing along. Well then, if you two say so, my Yasnapati, after all, fulfilling your wishes once in a while is indeed within the purview of one so exalted as I. Alright. Just use the powers of the... Okay, yep. Got it. And there is... Where is my super fruit? That made me think of the Invincibles. When he's like, where is my super soup? That is such a good movie. Where is it? I can't find the thing. Is it down this way? Does not seem so. I mean, it's got to be around here somewhere, right? Like it's got to be within my flight range. You don't need it? Oh. Oh, I see. I see. I get it. Can you not be attacked when you're Sarouche?
Taking a turn for the better.
Let me scry. Buckle up.
Oh, that's awkward.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Okay. Why, hello. Also very cute. So kawaii. Awesome. Are you all right? Well, I suppose she is alive, if barely, and covered in sin, and weakened to the extent that she may only defend herself. All thanks to you. Sarouche, who took humans for companions. Sarouche, who lost her way. It sounds like there's some secret meaning behind her words. Do not get near her, lest the defilement that emanates touches her, or touches you. It seems that she has not only forgone a heart of gratitude, but she has lost much of her intellect, or she would not use such baseless words. Thank you, Sarouche. If not for you and your companions, I would have needed much time to gather my strength. And even then, I am unsure if I could have stood against the rising filth on my own. The sign could be seen all too clearly, even from the bottom of the valley, but thorns can only crawl upon the ground, never to reach the sky, not even the reflection of the skies on the earth. Of course, after all, I am the one who is destined to make sacrifices and extinguish the sign. I must add that the traveler is no companion of mine, nor is Paimon. She is my Yasnapati, a willing instrument recording my great work. Sarouche is number one Yasnapati. That's me. Paimon wants to be a number one too. It's just saving Mahir isn't enough to complete this, what Zervan asked us to do, right? I see. So you have something to request of me. What have your senses gnarled into tumbleweed during your imprisonment and depart? Okay. It is by my magnanimity in not remembering past slights that my Yasnapati has been given leave to record your name with the hymn that sings my praises. Your sinful form, stained with defilement, should never otherwise have appeared within those stanzas. You should thank me, Mahir, if not for our elder or whatever. We do this to obtain the Twin Horde chaplet. For that reason, you must return with me to the Oasis. Speaking of which, Sarush, you keep talking about stained with defilement and sinful form in that. What do you mean? It is the duty of us familiars of the thorn to prevent defilement from spreading across the earth and guard against its corrosion, but when we battle against the demons of death, injury is nigh unavoidable. And if you had been shattered in battle with them, that might have been worth a song, but stained as you are, you could hardly be counted as one of us. If it were not for my coming to your rescue, you would have continued some pathetic struggle here till the world forgot you and you utterly faded away. Those are the words of the human who has befriended you. He is no ordinary human. He is the Nasariah of the Order of Skeptics. Huh, so that's how it is. Sounds like a matter of wounded pride. That's right, calling someone sinful because of that, Mahir, you poor thing. To do one's duty is not a pitiable act, nor is struggling to perform that duty for a while longer shameful. Never mind the matter of our elder. I have not fallen so low as to require your judgment. Rather, it is you who shall thank me for rescuing you. Oh, come on, Sarush. Stop yelling at an injured person. Well, Mahir was wounded in combat, so that counts, right? It is all right, Sarush. We'll understand, or she will never obtain the Twin Horn chaplet. But as she says, my sinful form is unacceptable in the eyes of the other Puri. I cannot return to the Oasis in this state. Merely perform a cleansing pilgrimage and it will all be well. A cleansing pilgrimage. Will that take a long time? Will it be dangerous? You need not be so concerned about the details. After all, there shall be little room for her in the praises that shall be sung of me. She knows this road well, but in her weak and helpless state, were she to be attacked along the way, I doubt there will be anything left of her. We gotta escort her. Okay. Oh. Why didn't you help me here earlier, Sarush? If you had just lent a little power to the thorns, you could have done that even without our help, right? This is my duty, not hers. Says Mahir. But shouldn't you help each other out at times like this? Each Puri has their own mission, and just like this cleansing pilgrimage, we must undertake those tasks ourselves. Missions and duties all have someone they belong to, and we cannot allow others to take on our responsibilities, I think she said. Even though we're helping her right now, though. You know what I mean? The irony is not lost on me. Man, beefy boy.
A bitter pulse.
Delve into destiny.
Okay. Still going. Probably gonna be another fight soon. Huh? Wait, how do we... The gate was still there. We can already see Harvey. We can also see the sign. We won't be able to relax till we manage to fix the crisis. That's true, but let's prioritize escorting Mahir on her cleansing pilgrimage so she can regain her spotless form. But this isn't it awful that she's been fighting all this time and now she's been injured and she can't even go back? One who clings to life and self-protection despite being filled with such filth is unworthy of a Yasnapadi's chronicle. What are you saying? Mahir's been fighting all by herself to fulfill her mission all this time. She's been very brave. We should remember that what she's done and praise her for it. Only humans require such things as courage. We Pari have no need of it. Sarush speaks the truth. We Pari have known our purpose since birth, and we only live to serve that purpose. We do not require remembrance. Perhaps being forgotten might even be for the best. But if the day comes when none mention us again, then surely the entire earth must be purged of all calamity. There will be no more sacrifices to be sung of, for there will be no more sufferings to be remembered. I believe that shall be a wonderful day. Mahir. The day is yet distant, not before I make the sacrifice that shall extinguish the sign at least. Let us not waste daylight here. We should complete the cleansing pilgrimage as soon as possible. We should not allow this preamble to delay us so. I am the protagonist of this hymn. I alone. Thank you for walking this difficult path with me. I believe that the road shall be far smoother ahead. Would you like us to continue on together? Let's go together. You escort Mahir back to the oasis. Talk to Mahir. Oh. Okay. Yeah, so I've had subscriber mode off this whole time, which is good. And no spam or anything. We're back. Guessing your cleansing pilgrimage is done, huh, Mahir? And that means your defilement issues have been resolved. I indeed completed the cleansing pilgrimage, but it couldn't have been done without your aid. The wind and waters here are good, and the wondrous energies cycle here. For now, there is no need to worry about the defilement. This place sure is better than an alley full of purple mist. It's definitely got that soul-purifying feeling to it. Purifying? Indeed. That was easier than Paimon thought. Now that Mahir's clear of the defilement, other Puri aren't going to reject her anymore. You can also take a rest after all that trouble, and Sarush is closer to attaining the chaplet. Everyone wins. A fitting end for Mahir, perhaps, but not for me. My ending will not be something so ordinary or peaceful or as insignificant as you are, Pale Floater. Paimon isn't insignificant. No, not that Paimon's very heavy or anything. My end shall be glorious, radiant like that of the divine bird. Samurg. I shall split into infinite motes of Kavarina, cleansing the world of its impurity. That which Mahir has done cannot be compared to what I shall yet accomplish. Yet there was only one Samurg, and there is only one Sarush. There's no need to imitate others. My Yasnapati, it is clear that you do not understand Samurg's greatness, nor do you rate the tragic vow and resolve of us Puri as you should. You speak but empty words, born of your witlessness. My mind is made up, my heart set, I will not be moved. Floats away. Mic drop. Paimon doesn't get Sarush at all. Why does she insist on sacrificing herself to deal with the sign, and why is she so cold? Well, the way things look right now, Mahir's the one who with deeds to her name. It's because Sarush's work is not complete. That's true. We don't know if we'll be able to attain the Twin Horn Chaplet yet. Never mind extinguish the sign. So she's worried that she's falling behind Mahir. I say she's pretty anxious about that. Paimon gets it now. Sarush is worried that if we praise Mahir, we won't be doing the same for her afterwards, and she wants to do something even greater. Oh, come on. Isn't she just afraid that Mahir will steal her Yastapati? She doesn't need to worry about that. We're born flatterers, aren't we? Let Paimon think. Let's put 4 lines of praise for Sarush and that him or whatever she's always going on about, and 2 for Mahir. That way everybody wins. Okay, Paimon. Okay, and then this is probably... Oh. This is probably going to tell me... Claim... Yeah, claim the Twin Horn Chaplet to unlock. Okay. Oh, no. What quest? Oh, boy. Do I have to do this quest that Zervan has before the first part? Was she really the first? I thought they were supposed to sacrifice themselves. Huh. If it isn't Sarushan or Yasnapati, what do you mean? From the looks on your faces, you found something interesting. You tell Zervan about the Farvashi tree. I see now. Where should I begin? What you just described is indeed a Farvashi tree that a Puri has transformed into. But as for what resides inside such trees, I believe it's more accurate to call them fragmented memories than residual Puri. It is quite akin, in fact, to that plume of purifying light you obtained, which contains memories that cannot return to the earth. Cannot return to the earth. We are born from the oasis, and we shall return there eventually. The god safeguarding this place is rejected by the time throwing out. What? The god safeguarding this place is rejected by the time flowing throughout this land, and so are we. That said, this is also what we wish for. After all, it is our purpose to keep the defilement from flowing into the land alongside us. Once the Farvashi tree forms a plume of light, the Puri will then be able to return to the oasis. Offering the plume of light to the Amrita pool will cleanse the filth within. That means we did a good deed this time, right? You grow ever so haughty, Pale Floater. As if this were not all thanks to my great power. Well, you're pretty amazing too, Sarush. That's more like it, though I need no compliments from you so long as my Yasnapati is present. Speaking of Yasnapati, now that you're more or less accepted this title, that indeed makes you the perfect candidate for this ritual. In ancient times, the human warriors who walked with the Pari would hold a ritual of purification for the Pari scattered across the desert so as to bring them back to the oasis. And those who have established a special bond with the Pari have been addressed as Yasnapati ever since. Oh, that's entirely different from what Sarush told us. Is that so? Well, she was bound to get something right by luck eventually. As for you, Yasnapati, you now shoulder the responsibility to help the Pari that have yet to return. If you encounter other Fravashi trees, please bring the plumes of purifying light they have formed back to the oasis. Don't worry, we'd help them even if you didn't ask. Okay, and I bet that yeah, now it's available. Okay. What time is okay, it's 11. Let's go. Well now, if it isn't Sarush and her Yasnapati, yes, we were just here. Be sure to come back quickly, and while this might sound rude, you have exceeded my expectations. Well, whether it might be foolish Mahir or ignorant Rashnu, I have personally saved them and brought them back to our Sea of Flowers. You will see me in a different light now, I trust, Elder. Paimon thinks it's more accurate to say that we saved them together. You speak too much. I was planning to elevate you, too, to the position of my Yasnapati, but if you will be so petty, Pale Floater, it seems I must reconsider my decision. Actually, never mind. Who wants to be your Yasnapati anyway? Now it seems strange to say so, but I believe myself and my Yasnapati be of the same root and stem, indivisible. And just as the heroes of legend should have many helpers, my Yasnapati's work shall also count for my glory. It also goes without saying that a Pari who shall do such a supreme deed as I will not peddle in the foolishness that is stealing another's credit. Therefore, Yasnapati mine, feel free to add your deeds to the hymn, for thus shall my great deeds seem all the greater for it. By your leave, your grace. Stop it with the silly roleplay already. That's all right, we're quite used to you talking like this, Sarush, but Zervan's right over there to looking at us like we're a bunch of idiots. Let's not speak of things unrelated. Just as we agreed before, Elder, can you give me the Twin Horn Chaplet now? Well, we did, but I can't give you the chaplet. What? Now, the chaplet is the symbol of Kavarina's recognition. How could it be given away based on private whims? Amidst the countless modes of Kavarina created by the transformed divine bird, only we Pari have been blessed with intelligence. It is thus that we are able to communicate with the remaining consciousness of the mother tree and guide the power of Kavarina. But not all Pari possess such authority. Only the Bloom Guards, those who prove worthy successors to the divine bird's aspirations and have the courage to see that wish through, may gain the chaplet, the crown that contains wisdom. Come then, pray along with me to the invisible Kavarina. If you have been acknowledged, then our God will grant you the chaplet herself. Zervan recites the words of an ancient hymn, and Sarush joins her. It is as if 1,000 birds sing out at once, and as if 100 flowers respond. Okay. Boom! Look at that. So fancy. Oh, and now Sarush looks different. That's cute. I got the new and improved Sarush. Oh, that's adorable. So the chaplet just grows out of your head. Well, this didn't go as we thought, but guess you've got your twin horn chaplet now. You look much more reliable than before. Of course, I am the destined Bloom Guard after all. Now I need only offer myself as a sacrifice to extinguish the sign. And there you go, ruining our impression of you right away. But since you got the chaplet, Sarush, now we can go find the great song, right? Paimon remembers Nasajuna saying that we'll need to collect enough of those great songs if we want to perform that right. And then we can pass through the darkness. But who knows if his words can be relied on or not. That is the right of Shinvat. Now is this Nasajuna you speak of from the Order of Skeptics? To think that any human remembers the right, I thought that it had been lost. I did once travel alongside human heroes to cross the darkness through the right and cleanse the impurities tainting the mother tree. Hey, looks like we weren't mistaken then. But when that happened, I was the one who personally used the Kavarina to repair the seal that held the darkness at bay. Later, I was the one who fused the strongest Kavarina collected there into 5 great songs, which I used to purify the land. The skeptics should not have knowledge of the great songs' existence if they relied merely on the traditional records. Maybe Nasajuna's just that interested in researching documents. Maybe there are some documents he found elsewhere. That would make him all the more suspicious. As I understand it, there are indeed others who would be interested in the great songs. All the same, with you here, I believe such small matters should be no obstacle. In any case, Sarush has only just obtained the chaplet and cannot collect enough Kavarina. If we wish to conduct the rite, we will need the power of the great songs. At that time, after I first scattered the monsters that had invaded our sea of flowers, the great songs were scattered across the land. Only one was hidden by me within the waters of the Sunyata Lake here, kept away for future time of need. Now that Sarush has attained the authority to touch the great songs, you can first go obtain this one. As for the rest, you have to seek them out yourself, safeguard them well. Do not let them fall into the hands of suspicious people. I would also ask that you take care of Sarush for me. Though she may have obtained the acknowledgement of Kavarina, I fear that wisdom and intelligence have never been prerequisites for becoming a bloom guard. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Yoink. Why is that squirrel? Okay. I was like, he ain't going nowhere. Did I check the event quest? Oh, no, I didn't. Hey, it's available. Will it be spoilery
It's just some chronic
if I don't,
problem I have flaring up again.
like, I don't,
Nothing to worry about.
I didn't finish it, which I don't know if that's bad or not. Oh, I missed one. You still need to do the quest to unlock the floaty thing? I see.
Don't forget to wash your hands. Goodness knows where these things have been.
Nothing spoiler in the event. Okay, cool. Cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think I actually want to be up here. Okay, I'm probably going to do this. If this event isn't like the most exciting thing in the world, I'm probably going to do it off stream. Wait a minute. Why did I do that? Why did I jump down in this cave? No. Yes. Okay. But yeah. Definitely think that this could be good for me off stream. So what we'll probably do right now is I think I'm gonna run around and just collect some of this stuff because I'm very far behind on exploration, so I can, you know, get some of this here done. Oh, it unlocks that. I like that. I like that solving these puzzles kind of like it unlocks things that makes exploration easier and stuff, you know. Cool. Oh yeah, Starwell has an event right now. Is that like the first event they've had? Like actual event? And like what does it entail? Like I'm not super motivated to do it, but if the rewards are really good and it's easy, I might do it.
So all that running around was for
The first
this?
event.
Shang Shang, behave.
Fight Club event? Oh. Sounds kind of boring. Well, that was easy. Maybe didn't make me go any. Oh. What do I need that for? Where am I dropping bombs? I don't mind dropping bombs. I just need to know where to drop them. Gives Jade, tracks, leveling mats, and credits. It doesn't say how much. Okay. Huh. Well, I don't know why that's there. Okay. Well, I might do it, but I honestly haven't logged into Star Rail in like, I don't know. You can check if you're friends with me. You can probably check how long it's been. I think it's been weeks since I've like even logged in, or like at least a week. I don't really know. Oh, okay, good. The Genshin event here is simple. It didn't take me long to do it all. Oh, good.
Well, how about that?
Well, I guess we can just head over there while I do puzzles and stuff. Do I have a shrine key? I don't think I do. Yeah. Oh, I did that already. Okay. You're doing the Star Rail event at the moment?
Seems like an emergency.
Nice.
Decided by destiny.
You're dead meat!
Punch that. Punch.
I could make a tidy sum selling some of this.
Is it nighttime? I should change it to daytime if it's nighttime. Yeah. Gotta get that 10% movement speed bonus, don't you know?
The doctor. Yeah. Let me scribe.
Potato. I got a potato. Whoa, the screen shaking is really bad. I hope they fix that sometime. Nice. Yeah, I really like this like Sarouche mechanic. It's very nice. Definitely feels kind of fresh. Definitely feels kind of fresh. Yes. Yes, indeed. It sort of kind of feels probably very nice, maybe. I just like stagger locked that guy. Oh.
Mind the daily. Taking a turn for the better.
The doctor. Let me scribe. Fate is upon you.
Oh, they're all dead. Awkward.
I call dibs.
It definitely doesn't feasibly sound plausible in a likely manner. Exactly. Exactly. Wait, what? I'm going the wrong way. Oh, yeah. Duh. Duh. Also, that snake just be straight chilling. He don't care. He's just like, all right, you do you. You float, I float. We all float. I absent-mindedly tried to click those exclamation marks on the event symbol. That's funny. I need an archer. I need an archer.
Yeah.
Give me that.
I think we can forego the lost and found report.
Okay. We're making progress. I'm getting all the primos. Look at all these primo gems. Oh. Paimon's getting used to how you look now that Paimon can't even remember when you looked like without the chaplet. Paimon seems to recall some baldness on the top of your head and a haughty disposition. But Paimon didn't expect you to get the chaplet so easily. That was mostly thanks to our help. Mention the trifles of the past no more. This thing of great importance, the reason why we were able to claim the chaplet so easily is because I'm a Peri worthy of the Twin Horn chaplet. Hence, everything fell into place as it was meant to be. Perhaps I was fated to bear this crown from the day of my birth. Bragging loudly, I see. Elder Zervon. Just seeing if our newest Bloomguard is fulfilling her duties. Duties? Did you think claiming such a title would bring you nothing but fame and fortune? Impossible. I am no Peri of rank ignorance. The duties I have not been neglected. Indeed, I have also performed the necessary feats to be worthy of my... whatever. Though the flashing flame might steal your attention, a gradual trickle of enduring devotion may also prove worthy of praise. In the time that you have spent away from us, there have been countless Peri who, though unable to ever get the title of Bloomguard, still contributed to our greater community with quiet dignity. I thought you would perform some deeds that would prove your worthiness of the title of Bloomguard. As it turns out, however, it seems that you're just idling about. Hey, saying she does nothing is going too far. Sarush is pretty great, right? Sure is. I did not mean to neglect my duties. It's just that the responsibilities of a Bloomguard weren't fully detailed by the Order of Skeptics. It is a Peri tradition, after all. Trying to learn it from humans is pure folly. Though you have earned the approval of the Kavarina, you remain a young Peri. In times like these, it is best to direct and consult me for guidance. I ask for your guidance directly, Elder. But no, the chaplet possesses a great deal of knowledge. I need but contemplate for a moment before I'm greeted with answers. But Zervan is right here. She even said that if we have questions, she will answer. We don't even need to go hunting for details anymore. From Paimon and Traveler's deep adventuring experience, chances like this are pretty few. You'll regret not taking the opportunity. I doubt not my elder's sincerity. It's just I heard the Order of Skeptics say that only the answers one finds themselves are worth any merit. Is that something someone else told you as well? Do you really think the Order of Skeptics is more trustworthy than Zervan? Indeed, you offer truth in your insights, Yastapati, Pale Floater. I'm no longer the Sarush from before. With the Kavarina's approval, I must act with maturity and live up to the title of Bloomguard. Elder Zervan, what are the exact obligations that that a Bloomguard must fulfill? I beg of you to enlighten me. Though I have been neglectful in the past, I will do my utmost to now remedy my failings. Paimon didn't expect Sarush to be so obedient. Well, your words give me confidence. The Bloomguard's duties are vast and take many days. However, considering that you have spent far more time with humans than those of your own kind, let's start with something simple. As for all those who bear the title of Bloomguard, extraordinary competence and keen insight are necessities. I've already prepared 6 training tasks, with 3 meant to test flying skills, and the other 3, well, they need Sarush to clear some potential threats. Sounds familiar? It is familiar. Isn't this just something we do all the time? Enough talk. As long as I succeedly finish these missions, my elder will concede that I am worthy and prepared for the mantle of Bloomguard. Though it sounds simple, these are all tests delivered onto me by my elder. I must unleash my fullest effort when dealing with them. Very good, very good. Conveniently, Sarush and Yasnapati and her companion are here. There's a task you can help her successfully complete. It is no hard matter, though, as you know, Sarush has been close with the Order of Skeptics and humans while drifting further from Puri traditions. I would like to ask you to serve as an audience and listen to Sarush recount the past. A Bloomguard should naturally be able to speak of historical events. Yes, of course. If all we need to do is hear Sarush tell a story, it does sound pretty simple. Then I leave this to you two. As for the training that Sarush must complete by yourself, I will let you know momentarily. You two need merely to accompany her. Okay. In the Recollector's Path event, you must help Sarush follow Zervan's instructions to discover her role as a Bloomguard. When each stage of the Recollector's Path begins, Sarush must listen to Zervan's teachings and then go to the specified site to undergo 2 trials before engaging in a short summary. Okay, that sounds kind of cool. I like this event. I like that it focuses on Sarush, and I'm guessing that it focuses on playing her. Like, I'm guessing the event, you go around, you just like fly around as Sarush and do stuff, which feels fresh. It does feel fresh. It feels fun and fresh. I like it. Okay, so let's go here. Oh, I see. So it's like you get like a little quest and then you go to do the trial. So you go talk to Zervan, you do 2 trials, and then you talk to Sarush. Why does it... If this is a combat trial, then it's probably nothing to do with Sarush, actually. I might have to eat my own words. I was hoping that it would just be like an event where you go around and do Sarush things, but it seems like it's a combat event. Or at least this challenge is combat related. During the Tranquil Trail trial, Sarush will need to use the Naroda fruit and Curios. And the Curios. And the Curios. Excuse me? During the trial, Sarush can throw an unlimited number of Naroda fruits, and these fruits hit different Curios. Various effects will be triggered that will affect the nearby unaffected guests. When the situation gets too cluttered, you can use analysis to summarize the specialties of various Curios and uninvited guests. Interesting use of noun there. Okay, let's try it. Oh my god! Holy crap! Okay, this is kind of fun. I will not lie. Go on. Dance. Dance, you fools. Oh no, I'm a stupid. It's okay, I'm still gonna do it under the limit. Wait, do I have to break boxes? Is that part of my requirement to break these boxes? That's cool. It's like a little puzzle. Okay, yeah, it is part of the challenge. Okay, so it is you do play as Sarush. That's cool. And then see the trial. Go here. What is Tignari? Can use memory fragments to check important reminiscences. You must assist Sarush in finding the correct location. Once you reach the correct location, use memory fragment to match the reminiscence to the actual site. After the trial starts, the time will start ticking down. Once it finishes, receive a hint. Okay. Yeah, what are you pointing at, Tignari? It's apparently a... Oh, it's that rock. Feathered friend became a B-52 bomber. Oh, crap. That's funny. Funny and true. Ah, my nose is itchy. So itchy.
Stay close. No
Okay.
going off on your own. The desert doesn't take prisoners.
I'll just teleport back up there, but I'm gonna do this little puzzle first. Vroom. I knew it. Okay. Can Baiju activate these with his skill? Guess we'll find out. He can.
A bitter pill to swallow.
It doesn't auto target though.
Don't forget to wash your hands. Goodness knows where these things have been.
Okay. Yeah, I'll teleport back up. All right, I'm starting to get kind of tired. I'll probably...
What lovely weather. Which reminds me, we just received a batch of herbs.
Don't worry. Even if Chi-Chi for...
do this real quick. What? Oh, you got to be in the right position. What? Maybe I just need to be closer? No. Adjust view. Okay. Oh, it tells you the distance. Wait, what? Kind of feels bad when they have to tell you, but I guess I don't know. It's kind of hard to find the right location without it telling you. Hey, Jess. Is this the last stop for our first day? We're pretty familiar with this place, seeing how we've been here plenty of times. If the pale floater is so confident, why not swap roles with me? Yeah, let's give it a try. This place before us, covered with flowers and floating water, is the oasis. This place isn't infested by the demons of Dev and is the home of the Pari. There are many Pari here. The best among them is called Zervan. Sarush, you were born here too, right? Though you were different from the other Pari. For example, while the other Pari only sound kind of weird when they speak, you sound really weird. You all came from the same waters, but why is it that you are so strange? Paimon's not lying. When you were speaking to the Order of Skeptics, your words were kind of weird. Well, the skeptics themselves sound kind of weird too, so there's that. Paimon thought all the other Pari were going to be exactly like you. In fact, Paimon was worried about that until we finally got to the oasis and met Zervan. Then we found out that only you are like, how should Paimon put this? You have a particular way of speaking to the Order of Skeptics, right? It seems the Order of Skeptics had too much influence on her. I will not deny that. Seeing you as you have no objections, Paimon will keep going. There's a big stump in the oasis. Paimon, you absolute. It is the Harvey, and in the oasis, man, the pre names sure have are a mouthful, and it totally is a big stump, isn't it? Paimon remembers you saying that the stump is also a god and that the Puri have a deep relationship with it. Though these are indeed facts, let the pale floater describe them. Letting the pale floater describe them would be too unflattering. I shall resume the role of the speaker. All right, but Paimon thought she was making it easy to understand. Regardless, 500 years ago, our great god gave all to quell the disaster afflicting this place. As such, the Amrita here is the last gift from the divine. Nourished by the Amrita, the Harvey and the Puri emerged. The eldest of the Puri and my elder is Zervan. My birth came much later, so I was not a personal witness to those events. I heard my elder speak of it, but Elder Zervan clearly associated with the Order of Skeptics when they were first established. But after my birth, all contact seemed to be lost between them. Though my elder has long stated the importance of Puri tradition, she rarely mentions the past in detail when she speaks with me. Instead, it was the Order of Skeptics, who enthusiastically shared the results of their historical research with me and approved of my wish to follow in the footsteps of the Divine Bird. So after that, you slowly drifted away from other Puri and learned your strange way of speaking from the Order of Skeptics? Oh, I suppose that can be seen as correct, objectively speaking. Sounds like a rebellious phase. A rebellious phase. I heard the humans of the Order of Skeptics mention something about this. They said the researchers in the forest experienced a Satyavada life or something like that. Is this rebellious phase a similar thing that humans progress through? Sounds pretty similar. Oh no, they're not the same thing at all. Generally, kids go through a rebellious phase will resist the care of their parents and try to assert their independence. That's what Paimon heard. Paimon, just like you did. My past has little to do with my present. Whatever can be said, I have now returned to the oasis and earned the favor. You're amazing, Sarush. Never mind, it means nothing to be patronized by one as immature as you. That's all for today, Yasnapati. Or do you or the Pale Floater wish to ask me anything? Speaking of, are the Pari and the Aranara related in any way? Why do you ask this? Because you're both small, but are still capable of great things? You describe your adventures with Arama and the other Aranara. How very important festival at Sava appears to be. I heard my elder mention it once, but only thought of it as little more than a joyful gathering for the Aranara. But if the Aranara have their own day, why do we Pari possess nothing of equivalence? I must mention this to my elder. Why do you want a Pari festival? Is it because you can eat lots of tasty snacks? Of course not. The Pari festival should have humans offering their odes and songs to us while I get to choose the best singer. That doesn't sound like a festival at all. Well, not for the attending humans anyway. It's more like a high-pressure competition. But it is an enjoyable celebration for me, yes. Hence, I believe the elder may also enjoy it, such an occasion. Perhaps Zervan is right. For Sarush to become a so-called Bloom Guard, she might need a bit more training. Whew! Ugh. Okay. Part 1 done. Yeah, that's a pretty cool event. Not bad at all. Not boring or anything. Definitely a little bit interesting to learn more about the Puri. Ugh. Ugh. I'm crashing a little bit though. I'm getting a little bit sleepy. So yeah. Well, man, I've been pushing through quests left and right. Left and right. You drink Rockstar to keep you awake? Oh. I can't drink energy drinks. They make me feel like crap. Yeah. But Tears of the Kingdom time. Probably. I'm definitely gonna take a break for a little bit though from gaming. I've definitely been gaming, like when I game for hours on end like this. Usually when I'm by myself, I'll play for an hour. I'll get up and then I get like I go do something, I eat or I stretch or whatever, and then I'll like sit back down for an hour or two. Like I don't game for long spurts of time like continuously, or if I do, I make sure to take breaks and stuff. So Yeah, but I'll probably take a bit of a break and then boot up that game and play it until I get tired and then go to bed. Is what I'm thinking. Also, I said I was going to start working on my video on Friday, but I just realized that it's Friday. And that I didn't start working on my video today. And, a bit late for that. So I'm going to start working on that tomorrow, but it should be an easy weekly video this week because I'm just going to be talking about what I want for Fontaine and stuff since I didn't do too much. I mean, I'll be able to talk a little bit about, like, the parade and stuff. Yeah. If you haven't liked the stream, like the stream. If you haven't joined the Discord, join the Discord. If you would like to support me in any way, shape, or form, I would recommend, you know, maybe try to get some friends to watch the videos. Maybe try to do some things where you like, you know. Okay. All right. So anyway, thanks everybody for being here. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate all of you. And I will be back on Sunday with probably a Tears of the Kingdom stream. So, until next time, stay healthy. Stay hydrated. A peace. A bye-bye. A have a great one, everybody.